Who's? Say it again.
The timing of you hitting the record button with me saying that was disrespectful, actually.
And you didn't change your name, so now you're just rocking.
Oh, shit. I could.
Oh, shit. I was like R. Kelly, but it says R. Relly, so that's crazy. That's ridiculous, actually.
Wow.
Well, anywho, podcast episode 114, live and direct on the 50th anniversary of the DJ Kool Herc house party that started hip hop.
DJ Kool Herc and Red Alert.
Crazy. So here we go.
Today's the day?
Today is the day that the house party was 50 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, turned 50 today.
You know, it had to be hot. You know, you had to be hot in that house.
Had to be nasty in there. But
does he get some shit off?
All right.
Ice Cube said some of the wildest shit on this song. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Just say that one.
I couldn't imagine, like, does this sound like a disco type funk beat? So if that's the only thing you're used to before this song came out, you're like, okay, this beat's hard.
No, that's crazy. This is 1982.
Rapping on it. You start rapping, I'm gonna cry. I would have cried.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under.
God damn. Get the broken glass everywhere. Come on.
The intros of rap songs up until like 10 years ago.
Broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the stage, you know they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise. Got no money to move out, I guess I got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back. Junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far. Cause a man with the touch of people.
Yo, you think somebody back there was like, hey, yo, cut that shit off, man.
Hey, put that Earth Wind back up. Put the Isley Brothers back on, man.
Put that Isley Brothers back on.
Play Shout one more time.
Back on.
Yeah, man. The Smokey Robinson back on. What the fuck you doing over here?
I couldn't imagine being in any room for when the first time someone played like a genre of music, but I feel like rap would have to be the best. Because like before then, if you were either singing or you weren't doing anything. And this nigga just like you're just talking over it, but you're rhyming.
Like, yo, whose man keeps talking over the fucking beat?
Yeah, because the beat is crazy. The beat is hard.
The fuck
I'm trying to get my shit off over here.
Broken glass everywhere, man. Shut your ass up.
He said rats in the front room, roaches in the back. Right? I'm trying to hear this shit.
Talk about your house, nigga.
Happy birthday, hip hop, man.
Happy birthday to the.
I
think the greatest genre of all time. I don't give a fuck.
I might be the most important of all time, too.
Completely unbiased opinion, obviously.
What does hip hop mean to you guys?
Everything, right?
Yeah, what yeah. Sorry.
I feel like it's gotta like, especially for like us as like black men and like growing up, like being around like the shit, like it is
right.
Low key, it is like everything does.
That shit is vibranium to Wakanda. Like that shit is
that's actually the perfect way to put it, honestly. Like
that shit's ingrained in like our DNA and our character.
It influences everything that we're doing. It's influencing. Like, look at the hat Blake's wearing. Hip hop, like
hip hop.
The fact
hoodie.
The fact that you're wearing a fitted low key hip hop, like
the chains, hip hop. The hair, hip hop.
Exactly. Yeah, I for sure wouldn't have had dreads if E40 didn't tell me to shake them.
You wouldn't have those frames either without E40.
I wouldn't even have thought about no Burberry.
You got Burberry glasses?
You know this.
You got paid? Hold on. Let me find out this podcast is sending you niggas.
Y'all is inked up hip hop.
Facts.
Jamal's garage hip hop.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Are you talking about him having 9,000 pairs of shoes in his garage?
I was gonna blow him up, but
well, I didn't want people to think it's like he got a studio in his garage.
Whatever's in there is hip hop. That's all they need to know.
Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. You're right.
God damn, Kashi Tyrell.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay.
Kodak Blacker.
One of the new
Kodak Blacker. Oh, fuck it.
Hey, I can't wait for one of our Iranian listeners to come and rob you.
I bet not. Speed dial. Get your ass out of here.
You finna snitch?
Yes, the fuck? I wish they would pull up.
Jamal hears A-Rap money playing at his door.
I'm getting a promotion.
I'm saying they're coming to take the shoes.
I hate the revisionist history on that song. People trying to front on that shit online.
Oh, A-Rap money?
Yeah. That shit was hard, and that shit is still hard to be.
We were also in 7th grade, so maybe the people who are rewriting it are a little older than us. Who are
I see like people our age,
man. Oh yeah,
you're lying. Like our age, like on Twitter, say like, "Nah, this is some bullshit."
I don't like to been outside for the Ron Browns era. I think that'd been fun.
Oh, it probably was.
Jumping out the window.
I hated that song. I hated that song.
But you know what went up?
And the video.
Yeah.
The video that went along with it.
Pop Champagne. Shit, that song was so hard.
Even New York Roscoe Dash, low key.
Wow.
Okay. Think about it.
Look at you. Look
Think
at
about
it. Roscoe Dash was definitely a better rapper, but yeah.
I'm saying.
Wasn't Roscoe Dash more than one nigga, or was that Travis Porter?
Travis Porter was more.
That fucked me up when I found that out. I was like, but which one of y'all is named Travis?
And they all sound the same. So it's never like, okay, this is Ronnie rapping right now. Like,
well, how'd y'all just pick a random man's name to be your group name? But I mean, Drew Hill is the same thing, I guess, right? That fucked me up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, when Travis Porter, I found out that was three people. I was like, wait, what the hell?
Drew Hill coming up today is hella funny. I encountered someone today who I called Cisco because they dyed their hair like light brown and showed up unannounced. It was
silver-haired god.
It was. I can't. You're too.
You saw somebody in 2023 with silver hair?
No, not silver. I said light brown. Light brown.
Oh, okay.
It just looks like
Chris Brown.
Anybody with like waves and dyed hair just looks like Cisco to me.
That's crazy. Cisco a legend, man.
Yeah, and he influenced the first episode of Twisted Metal. Big part in it.
Is that the first episode? I think that's the
second episode.
It's one of the early ones.
I think it's the first one. It's the first one.
Hey, you might be right, actually.
Yeah. Either way, I mean, we can get to that.
Yeah, let's get to it. Fuck it. That was a good transition, but yeah, what you think?
Man, good times for sure. Good times all around. Anthony Mackie, wow! Shout out to your range, sir. You all over the fucking place. This is nothing like I've seen you before. Great job. Shout out to the chick from Brooklyn 119-911, whatever was the show.
Interest or whatever, it's something like that.
What's the show name? The show she's from
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Okay, so she absolutely nothing like her character on that show too. Both of these guys are showing.
She's a little kind of similar.
When she's quiet, but once she's like you haven't like
so super hard ass, like tough kind of serious character.
Once you get past episode 5, it's like a 180 from how she is.
Did he crack yet?
Oh, so you ain't seen that?
No, I've seen him. Like
in the ball pit.
Yeah,
that was getting it in.
He was beat. That shit was funny.
Going to work.
As soon as I seen that, I was like, "Let's go!" It was a payoff on the show. He deserved it, man.
That's gotta be. Would y'all get it in a ball pit? That seems like nasty work to me. I don't know.
To. Niggas stay in the world, bro.
I'm saying if it wasn't in the world, if it was like you had an Airbnb and they had a ball pit.
Oh yeah, just to say you did it one time.
In the Airbnb, no. If it's at my house, yes. Airbnb, absolutely not.
Why? Because they can't clean the ball pit.
Yeah, there's no way you clean out the balls. Who knows what's in the balls?
You just got to shower. You be all right. Can't be worse than fucking on an air mattress.
That's completely different. Now I'm questioning why you compared the two.
I'm talking about comfortability.
Oh, okay.
We're talking about sanitary.
Oh, it's not. But like, it's an Airbnb.
I don't think a woman. Never mind.
Have y'all been in a ball pit as an adult?
No.
I don't think I've been in a ball pit since fucking 98.
I'm wondering if it's one of those things too, where it's like, it's designed for people much smaller. So it's like, now our weight we sink to the bottom, we can't get out.
How deep are those? They probably were like adults.
I don't know.
Probably walking those.
Yeah, I never touched the bottom of one.
Those. I didn't either. I feel like I could be down to like my middle of my chest in those.
Yeah, like Chuck E. Cheese. I'd be down to my neck and my feet wouldn't be touching the bottom.
Yeah, but we were probably like 5'1", like 4'11" back in the day when we were going to that shit.
Either way, even if you could touch the bottom, all those things touch. You think you could jump out of a ball pit?
It says that this is crazy. This has to be wrong. Oh, okay. It's saying 8 feet, 5 to 8 feet.
Oh no, we're fucked.
This one says 3 though. I can't imagine.
Yeah, bro. That one at Chuck E. Cheese was not 8 feet, bro. I know that.
It wasn't 3 either. It wasn't 3 either.
It might have been like 4. It may be 5 at the high.
I don't remember ever touching the bottom. Is why I'm saying that though.
I feel like I did touch the bottom.
Huh?
I've got to find an answer.
You got poked with a syringe.
Now, yeah.
I remember they used to tell us that all kind of creepy shit was at the bottom of those.
Did y'all ever go to they had like Man, it was over there off of Mildred by TCC. They was like at a skate park, an indoor skate park. No, not Odyssey one. It's an indoor skate park, but they had a foam pit.
Nigga, what?
I did a 7-7 there. Yeah, it was over by TCC.
Oh, see, I was going to 7-7 like the span away skating rinks. I didn't know nothing about that.
Oh yeah, you were going to the one. What was the one that you went to, Blake? Called like Wheels or something like that?
I don't know. I went to one at Narrows, and then I went to one at this indoor skate park.
Oh, okay,
that sounds fire. It had a foam pit.
They had a foam pit, yeah, and it was like it was
getting some sick shit off in there.
Nah, because there was people actually who was using like the vert ramps to jump into the pit, so you couldn't really just hang out in there like that. But that shit was deep. That shit was probably like 10 feet.
What's the point of the foam?
So if you're like coming off of a ramp or something like that, you're gonna try a trick that you like don't think you can land like onto another ramp. You try it into the foam pit.
Oh, okay.
Or you just get crazy like big air and just land into the foam pit too.
Oh, got you. Oh, nigga, you know what I'm thinking of? Like you're talking about like foam. Cause I remember they had like a foam pit for like in the YMCA, they had like the gymnastics room and you could do shit in there.
It's something like that, probably.
Yeah, bro. I'm thinking like foam, like
bubbles,
soap. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh no!
I thought y'all had that at the time.
I was in middle school. Relax. I wouldn't have been on no type of foam party shit back then. But either way, yeah. Back to Twisted Metal. Fun show.
On. I got ball pit information.
Okay.
I didn't listen to nothing you guys just said because I've been looking for ball pit depth. It seems like the ones at McDonald's and Chuck E. Cheese originally were like notoriously deep. It does sound like they were like 8 feet deep, which is a problem because people would like get in there and sink. And then it's like, if you're an adult, it sounds like you probably make your way and like get out. But if you're a kid and you start going down, so it sounds like they reduced them and then eventually got rid of them because people were like suing them about how much they were like getting lost or hurt or like,
well, yeah, you pulling somebody off of fries is going to save your life.
Yeah. So now it's saying like the standard depth is like 8 inches. So it's like you just kick around them. You don't swim in them anymore.
8 inches?
Yeah, because they just have the kids like kick them around and
yeah.
It's just gotten soft outside. That's crazy.
It's a little soft. One said 3 feet if you're making one at home. It seems a little safer. I'd fucking a 3-foot one.
8 inches in a ball pit is crazy.
Yeah, nah. Either way,
that might be the episode name. I'm just gonna write that down in case we're looking for inspiration later.
Appreciate it. Twisted Metal's fun show, man. I feel like they went away from Sweet Tooth for a long time, and they came back to him. And every single time they come back to him, like the shit pays off because like he's definitely the main attraction whenever he's on screen. Man's got a wild, fucked up story. And he just definitely like steals the scene whenever he's there. Like when he gets to fighting, like he just wrecks shit. They got lots of goofy off the wall characters and situations and shit like that. They've so far managed to like the only thing that connects this to the game is obviously some of the characters and the fact that they have vehicles and weapons on them, but they haven't like really tried to do like the arena shit of like car versus car combat and stuff. And it's still managed, like, I don't know, like the show could be called something else and be perfectly fine.
Yeah. It's just honestly, it's just like you said, like vehicles with guns and missiles and shit, and just Sweet Tooth. That's about it. Cause I haven't seen any other characters because
I thought the wheel dude was gonna show up.
Axel?
Yeah, that's his name. I thought he's gonna show up because he's like the other most iconic character.
Yeah. I just remember that. And then I remember because I downloaded the
it's over now
the other day and seen like some of the
Are they not coming back?
Oh, it's not coming back?
No, I'm saying season 1's over. I haven't finished season 1, but I haven't seen him yet. But yeah, you said you downloaded 2 the other day.
No, yeah. I was playing the game and I was just looking at some of the characters. I was seeing like, I wonder if any of these other like cars or characters are gonna pop up in the show because I haven't finished the show yet. I think I'm like on episode 7.
So is Anthony Mackie's character is not in the game at least from what you've seen?
Nah, because whenever because when you play like the little tournament mode, you're just like the car that has like a character, but I haven't seen like just no random.
But isn't Anthony Mackie's character's name John Doe? So it makes sense if you're like the nameless character, right? Or that's his name in the show, right?
Yeah,
in the show, yeah.
Yeah, so it makes sense that you're the car that just drove around, but now you have a character attached to it.
Yeah.
I downloaded the PS3 one today, so I'll probably play it this weekend and see what's going on there. See if there's any more things, Easter eggs and whatnot that I recognize from the show.
It's funny they call him a milkman. That shit's funny.
It's a whole milkman industry. It's a career. Yeah. It's a way of life.
Just delivering shit.
Yeah.
It's funny. I did laugh when it was like New Chicago's like the worst place to go. That shit was funny.
Right.
But I like it though. Like I'm surprised. I I definitely thought it was gonna have like a more serious tone. But then, like, I guess as like we started seeing like trailers come along, we got closer to the release date for the show. Like, okay, this show might not be as serious as I thought a Twisted Metal show would be, and I do like that. Like, it's just good non-serious television. That shit is funny.
It's goofy as hell. It's a good watch. I definitely recommend.
It's entertaining.
Yeah.
Tyrell, you check it out?
I have not, but you got made it sound good in your longer review.
That nigga's funny as hell at that show.
I've been watching Big Brother. It's fun. It's a good show.
The new one?
Yeah.
I mean, so
I watch every season.
Is there a? Because they all know what they're in on. Like they know they're getting watched all the time when they're in there.
Yeah.
So how do people get eliminated on Big Brother?
So they do like they have a competition for who wins head of household. So like everybody competes. The winner is like they get their special room. They decide who go, or then they get to nominate 2 people after like a couple days or whatever. And then once they nominate the 2 people, they have a veto competition where like the 2 people who are nominated play, and then they pull names out of a hat of who else is playing. So kind of like while you're nominated, so you're like trying to convince other people like, hey, if you play the veto, like use it on me. You know, you're trying to make relationships and shit. And if you win the veto, you take yourself down, blah blah blah, and then the house votes on who leaves. So it's like building relationships. But then there's like 3 competitions a week, which is usually like because they air the episodes. It's like 3 or 4 episodes a week. So you like watch all the competitions, and then there are people who watch the like live feed because they're being recorded 24/7. So there's people who like go in and watch the live feed and find out like hella more information. It's very entertaining to do during the summer when there's gonna be sports on and shit.
All right,
this is a Big Brother.
Yeah, Big Brother on CBS. This is the 25th season.
The first seasons of that show, way back in the day. I remember. Like,
what do you do? Is it like a game show or?
Yeah, just describe
a reality show.
It's a reality show. Basically, they put 16 people in a house, and it's like you got to compete to see who wins, and they just put you through all different kind of challenges, and like it's like if the real world was serious and they like had competitions basically because they're there for like 90 to 100 days.
They don't do the real world anymore, do they?
They still do. They take it off and they'll do it like every couple of years. Like I know it was on Facebook. Like when they had Facebook Watch was trying to be a thing, it was on there because they had a Seattle Real World again, and I was trying to see who was on there.
Oh, they went back again. Damn.
Yeah, but that was the first season they did on Facebook, and the people like I feel like the people that they had on there weren't actually from Seattle. Like it looked like Portland type and like.
They should do a Real World Tacoma, but it would be like younger people. And we're like it wouldn't be like people we might know. So
I don't think so. I think because they'd have people our age on there or like a little bit younger.
I guess they probably have like 30-year-olds on there. Yeah.
My name is Trisha. I work at Finish Line. I'm I'm trying to be an esthetician. No one's gonna laugh. All right, next topic.
Dude, I did low key always want to do like one of those Big Brother programs. I feel like I'd be a dope Big Brother for like one of those.
I think you'd be way better suited to it now than at any point ever in your life. If you'd have said that like 6 years ago, I'd have been like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, you're an actual Big Brother, and I've definitely seen it how you've treated your siblings. You would not have been kicking it with some random kid, treating them like.
I'm just telling them because honestly, when you do that, like you just want somebody to like
be your dad, basically.
Not even like your dad. Like you just want somebody to, like just put you on game and just keep it real with you, honestly. Because you don't want people to sugarcoat you like shit. It's like because I guess you would do it with like kids that are like what middle school going to high school, like that age. Yeah. So it's like like who perfect than to tell you than like some like a regular nigga that's just doing all right.
But okay, so I think in your mind you're getting some young black kid who's probably has like vaguely similar interests to you. But what if you get like some young white kid who's like cutting himself for like rock music and shit? You ain't gonna help him.
Like, hey man, if you continue on this path, you ain't gonna get no hoes, man. You gotta switch something up.
How do they choose who you get paired up with? Like, what if it was like a draft?
That'd be hilarious.
A drag?
No, a draft.
My fault.
That's crazy.
That's not a drag. I said a draft. Like you draft your kid. You are. Oh my lord.
Because of what pick you get.
You get the 8th pick.
Or they pick you.
Oh no, never mind.
Do the kids pick you or you pick the kids?
I was gonna say you pick the kids, and I was about to say some crazy shit. You gotta go. Jamal, or this is a kind of serious question. I don't have any older siblings, and I was raised by primarily my mom. So my mom was giving me the game, but Blake, you have an older sibling, and then Jamal, you have 2 younger siblings. Do you guys feel like that relationship worked out for you guys like that? Like, Blake, do you feel like your sister was like giving you the game when you was growing up, or like kind of telling you?
Nah, our relationship wasn't like that. Like, and my dad really wasn't like that with me either. So you're talking about like the game is like how to like move with women and stuff like that,
or not even with women, just with
like
through life, like putting you on like how to do the right shit, or like how to like associate with people, and like here's how to get around fucking up a mom and dad type shit like that.
The brilliance of my dad is that he taught me a lot without telling me a lot, and he did it through like basically giving me a lot of responsibilities around the house and like things that I had to be on top of and stuff like that, and then making sure to like crack down hard on me when I messed up on them, and just that basic of these are your responsibilities, you have to do these things, and you have to do these things where you can go have some fun. That's really maybe the most important lesson in life, because like that's how shit works like in the real world. It's like
for real,
you gotta do something in order to get something, and that's was my upbringing. So my dad was very good about that, but he never said that sentence to me. It was taught through work and me doing stuff. My sister definitely not like that, no, because that wasn't our relationship, and like we're very close, but it's like it's more so like we'd be looking out for one another, like, and when I was like 19, like she'd buy me like a bottle of Jack Daniels if I gave her money to do it, stuff like that.
So like we both live here and we like each other, but I'm not like sitting you down and having a convo or nothing like.
Nah. Really. I mean, and I think because my parents got divorced like when I was like fairly young, like I think it was 97, so when I was like 6 or 7 years old. And she took it harder than I did, but it's just like one, girls mature faster than boys, so it's like her mind was like more messed up by it than mine was. So it's like we had each other's back in like that sense, but she was like going through like way more stuff than I was. So like I honestly probably was annoying to her. I'm not gonna lie, like because I was like probably happier a lot more times than I should have been. I remember when my first thought was we had 2 Christmases.
That's crazy. You're right though.
Because your only knowledge of divorce was every movie you've ever seen says, now we have 2 Christmases.
And all my friends at school, their parents weren't together. So it's like, I thought I was normal now. Like, my mind was, that's sad as fuck. But, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
That's hilarious. Now, that kind of sounds like similar to like how my dad was. Cause I feel like my dad, he would try to like put me on game like once I was like older about stuff. But then, you know, it's like I already think I'm like cool in the shit by then. Like I'm a teenager. So it's like, whatever, old nigga. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, well, this ain't the 80s, nigga. This is 08. But nah, like I guess probably he would give me like responsibilities, and you know, like as long as I stayed on top of myself and I was doing the right thing, you know, like he would tell me like, hey, you doing this, whatever. You know, he would give me freedom. Like I could go out do certain things and hang out, and he wouldn't be tripping on me as long as I was doing good in school. And then, I guess like just following this lead, so I know like what like a hard working like man looks like. So I kind of just kind of follow by his lead. That's probably like the main thing.
Do you feel like you passed any of that down to your sisters?
I would just keep it real with my sisters.
Words of wisdoms and shit like that.
I would just tell them like, hey man, if you want shit, you got like you gotta work hard. You can't be on bullshit. It ain't cool to be dumb. That's my dad used to always tell me. Like I see some of your friends, whatever. All that stuff, man. But like, I know you're not an idiot. It ain't cool to be dumb. Being a dumb nigga is not cool. He used to stress that to me all the time.
Let me ask you a question, Jamal, because I feel like your answer's probably the same as mine. Yeah. How many times your dad tell you you're doing a good job?
How many times my dad told me I was doing a good job?
Oh no.
Shit. Like just randomly around the house?
Well, you know, like because you were a good student, you obviously did well in sports and everything like that.
He would always be like, "Oh man, you doing all right? You could do a little better though." But I guess it wasn't too much. Yeah, he's
better than me. I never heard that shit.
Yeah, it was pretty rare actually. Yeah.
Compliments to be fucking rare.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like now that I think about it, he was always tough, but it was always like, "Hey, yo, I see you doing this. This is all right. Yo, do better." But
it's hella funny thing. Both of you guys had similar answers. Like, we're having a therapy session. I feel like every third episode we have a therapy session. But like, your parents didn't really tell you, like, "Oh man, like I'm proud." Jesus, not I'm proud of you, but like you're doing a good job and shit like that. They would like show it, maybe, or like I'm telling you without telling you. But
so like as an adult, now I know like how it worked. because I would hear it from my family members, and that meant that he told them.
Exactly.
For sure, yeah. Because whenever like we go somewhere, your parents' friends or other family, like, oh man, your parents say you're doing well in school, in sports, and taking care of stuff. Like, good job, you're doing well, and all that stuff. So obviously, your parents is telling people that you're doing well.
Yeah, tell me, nigga.
I don't blame him because like I think my dad like definitely knows my personality. If he said like, "Oh, that was good," then that in my mind becomes the bar. Like, and I'm gonna stop.
I'm only gonna do that every time.
I'm never trying to do better, nigga. This is it right here.
No, I don't blame him. Like, I get it.
Damn,
it is what it is, man.
And you can't dick eat your kids. Like, yo, man, don't make them do better.
Legally, no. That's a problem.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Tyrell, do you have any more prior questions you want to ask us?
What's your social security number?
It is
8 inches in a pit bull or in a ball pit.
Did you get that?
In a pit bull. I caught the first 4 letters.
All right.
I'm just opening up this Apple VR headset here.
Hey, Blake.
Name.
Blake, you sent us a screenshot today of I think of what was a parlay you put in. What was that? You put in the 8-leg division winner today?
I did, yeah. And I guess
are you basing it off of like what we had? Well, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, you definitely say that
for some. I was
one,
because
two divisions.
I wanted to know what he put in, but the next thing is about gambling, so I want to talk about that.
Okay, so yeah, 8-legger was, and look, I picked a lot of favorites on here, so none of this is really gonna be surprising. I got Bills winning the East, Bengals winning the North, Jacksonville winning the South, Chiefs winning the West, Philly winning the East, Minnesota winning the North, New Orleans winning the South, San Francisco winning the West. I think the only one on here that was not the overall favorite to win the division was the Vikings.
Because
they got the Lions.
Lions are favorite.
That makes sense. Okay, I like that. How much? What's if you don't mind sharing? What the money look like? What you did?
You put $5,000 on it to win.
No, I think it's like $20 to win either 6,000 or 7,000.
That's not bad. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we're about to get the upgrade.
I was hoping you were gonna say like 1,000 to win 100K or something like that. Just really turn up this year.
No, I don't have $1,000 liquid to throw into a gambling bet. Sorry.
I mean, you have it. You just
it's just not responsible.
I'm not gonna have a house to cash the bet in.
Phil Mickelson has never once worried about if he had it or not. He just did it.
No, he did have it. He had it the whole entire time. My man's crazy out here. And hold on. So he got a book coming out, and because the book's coming out, all his dirt's getting put in the streets. And he's been very vocal about how much he has like a gambling problem and an addiction to it and shit like that. But they're saying that he has like $1 billion in like sports bet losses.
That's
and I'll read this little excerpt that I saw at this ESPN. It was a YouTube post. They said, citing betting records and sources, they estimate from 2010 to 2014, Mickelson's bets included 858 bets of 220,000.
858 bets of 200,000?
Yes. 220,000. Yes. 1,115 bets of 110,000 and approximately 100 million losses. So I know on the surface, some first two numbers sound crazy, but what this says to me is that he's actually good at this shit.
Yeah, because like, he's probably what 858 and like 256 and 858 on those $200,000 bets,
and that's over a 4-year period.
Holy shit! I thought that was like his lifetime because he's old. Like holy shit!
Mm-hmm. But he's paid.
These apps are fucking him up.
If Tiger didn't exist, we'd be talking about Phil Mickelson's money and shit like that.
For sure.
Yeah. So I mean,
he does
prolific fucking gambler.
He is. That's crazy to think. For one, it's crazy to think like Phil Mickelson has lost $1 billion in gambling, and then some. That's all sports, or is it just gambling in general? What does it say?
It doesn't say. It says gambling, so it might not be sports bets.
Maybe it's not sports, because I was gonna say if that's all from sports betting, like the NFL players getting suspended for full season, and he's $1 billion in gambling losses. It's crazy. But I guess if it's like blackjack tables there and like shit like that, putting 200,000 on the table somewhere.
Yeah, and sports betting wasn't that easy prior to 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, it has to be just table gambling and like going to casinos and shit like that.
That's a lot of bets.
Jesus.
Yeah, I guess when you have them in front of you in chips, though, I bet it's way easier to throw that much out there.
Oh yeah.
Because it's not money that you're thinking about at that point. You've already cashed out and got them into plastic at that point. So you're just throwing like this plastic deck of cards looking ass thing.
I'm not gonna go give them back and try to get my money back. Like I'm spending everything I got, so I might as well keep going.
I look poor if I do that.
Think, and it's like a gambling addiction is just a wild addiction to have because like that's a lot of fucking losing to do to still be like I gotta go again.
I mean, like I think heroin's probably the worst one you could probably have, but then gambling's probably right after that.
It's heroin, gambling, and alcohol gotta be top 3.
Yeah, I feel like alcohol is a bit more manageable than those other two.
I don't know, bro. There's some people that wake up and be like, I have to have a drink.
I guess there's levels to the alcohol one because the heroin one is like if you're a heroin addict, you're doing heroin, you're cooked. Like there's no like, I lightly do heroin. You just do it, and then it's like if you're a gambling addict, you don't just like, I'm not addicted because I spend $25 a week. You're addicted because you're spending all of your money all the time.
Yeah.
With alcohol, it's like you can be addicted to it and still drink like sparingly.
People can be addicted to alcohol and like hide from people around them. Like as far as hide that from people around them. I guess.
But then when you think of like the level of like someone like Phil Mixon, it's like you drank yourself to death. Like there's levels, I guess, to it. But
you show up to work with no clothes on.
You came up with that so quick. Has that happened to you before?
It has not happened to me.
Okay.
Thankfully. I'm not even anywhere close to that.
I don't know.
I thought alcohol.
That Costco margarita about that. You going crazy?
Because like to be an alcoholic, I'm like, man, that shit must be like tastes like fucking apple juice, man. If you like can't stop drinking this and you have to have it every day, all day, and you're willing to like destroy your family, then you start drinking alcohol. Like, bro, this shit is not good. But then like you understand like why people drink it because the feeling and stuff. But it's just crazy. When you drink all day like that, bro, you're constantly dehydrated.
Yeah. I've had 2 people close to me like I have like alcohol addictions, and the logic behind it doesn't come into their mind when they're going through their shit. It's just they just drink until they fall asleep, basically.
Yeah.
I don't like drinking to get hella drunk. Like I used to like getting hella drunk. I like getting a buzz where I can like still function.
Neither of them are doing it for entertainment purposes.
But I'm about to say that also like that levels like you're doing it to get a buzz to function, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh shit, I am.
Yeah, but like, see, I do think like even like when me and you, Tyrone, we go out, we drink and stuff. Like I drink water constantly while I'm drinking because I feel like I do have to piss a lot, but I feel like I don't be getting like fucked up and like.
But Jamal, you're talking about how to responsibly drink as someone without alcohol addiction.
Yeah, you're describing what it should be like.
You're not talking about someone who probably has like crazy like depression due to grief or something like that, or
right,
like wild like social anxiety issues, and that's how they get over them. Like you're talking about having a good time.
Yeah, dog.
It's different.
Totally. Never mind. You got it.
We're talking about work.
I do agree though. Drinking that much is not fun.
Oh yeah, I hate being done, especially when you drink too much, dude. Like, man, like not feeling like you're in control just sucks. It's like, bro. Then like when shit starts spinning
because you're drunk.
Yeah, but you know, like when you're drunk, you like when shit is spinning, you stumbling, and you just like hella faded.
But honestly, it also reacts with different people, different too. There are people who drink you under the table, and they're like walking around fine. We all know someone who's like, "Oh, I drink hell and I drive perfectly fine," and they're right until they're wrong, typically, obviously. But it's like it affects people in such a different way that people don't feel like that, like you're saying, where it's like the room is spinning, you just drunk.
That's a crazy feeling the first time, like you're not in the driver's seat in the car and the person in the driver's seat is drinking.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, you're really not supposed to do that.
No,
okay.
We both should know better. But we're both in a place where we're gonna say, you seem confident.
At this point, I'm sure it's gonna be an issue if I confront you about this. So fingers crossed. Like,
all right, let's get it.
You can always tell when you met someone who's been in an accident with a drunk driver because they're like, if you look at that liquor and get in this car, we're done. I'm out of here.
Yep. That's how my in-laws are. If you have a beer, you're not driving.
Yeah. Just smart.
I can't argue it. Like, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I'm good. Like, I'm like, no, if you, like, whatever. It's all good.
I'm terrified again of DUI.
Because your argument would be crazy. I'm fine. Everybody says they're fine right before they crash into a family of 7.
Yep.
A children's hospital, and then there's like a gas leak right there.
Okay.
And you the only person that's involved.
All right.
The Joker. And plus, man, if you drink too much, man, you know, like, especially if you out entertaining, trying to do some respected, might fail you, man. Your meat might fail you.
I was thinking earlier today about all the times in college where, like, I remember being at the bars, and then my next memory was like waking up in my bed.
That's worse.
Crazy.
It feels. I don't know if it feels worse where you can piece it together or where you have no memories. Like, I feel like when you can piece together, it's like I can remember when I should have stopped. Oh, there was another chance to stop. But when it's
I'll have like a vague memory of me being at the Paul's, the Frank stand, the hot dog stand in downtown Ellensburg.
I'm drunk. Give me 2 glizzies.
They weren't glizzies back then. They were hot diggity dog. They were delicious.
That might be worse.
What's the difference between a Seattle dog and an Ellensburg dog?
I think it's the same concept, honestly, but pause. I feel like they were bigger in Ellensburg.
All right.
They did extendos.
More athletes per capita. They got bigger. Oh,
yeah.
No. Oh, no.
Corn fed. Wow, a good memories, man. Put the cream cheese on it, man.
You know who's about to be getting some corn-fed glizzies?
Here we go.
UW.
Oh, I thought you said Tory Lanez.
Hey, this shit is out of hand, bro. Oh shit. Oh shit. You're not welcome to Canada no more.
I thought I had a good segue, but good grief.
I'm the king of Canada, nigga.
Me and Jamal just hit the space partner like,
Ain't nobody worry about that. That nigga's 5'5", bro. I'll fuck him up. I'm scared of that.
He's 5'5" with no hair. But he's 5'5" with no hair, but we've never seen him lose a fight, and he does shoot.
Who did he beat up? Travis Scott?
No, who did he just beat somebody up recently?
We were wearing the costume at the event.
He beat up August Alsina, and we know August Alsina got hands.
He's like, isn't he legally blind though?
He beat up Jada and
he walked into another man's crib and beat his wife down. Come on, bro. Man, you know you got hands.
You can't not fight if that's
He's from New Orleans.
You're a blind man who fucked up one of the most famous people in the world's wife. You got hands, and that's why Will Smith slapped Chris Rock and not August.
Rubbed her head like Krillin.
That's crazy. Dog, Will don't care, man. Tory Lanez is not beating me up, dog.
Hey, how do you shoot Meg the Stallion?
And he's from Toronto, bro. He all the way on the other side, man. I go straight up, like nigga, like. I'm good. What about that nigga?
I go straight up. Fuck Tory Lanez. They said 10 to
13, wasn't it?
He got 10 to 13.
And that's a tiny ass window of high numbers.
He has to do at least 85% of the 10 in like the Los Angeles prisons, which are just every Los Angeles prison I hear about is bad. So
you hear about the jail. The prisons I think are more chill.
No,
they say the
prisons are fucking like San Quentin. Well, that's a max security, which he's not going to max security.
No, they say prison is chill compared to jail in Los Angeles.
Well,
jails like where you got like, okay, you got to come over here. We got 18 phase for you.
For sure. But I think when they're saying more chill, it's like because you're in LA County, you got like the worst of the worst, but you're still going to like a shitty California jail where it's like obviously better than that prison because that. Watching 60 Days In, they'll tell you like Fulton County, Cook County, and the LA County jail are like the 3 worst, or in Rikers. So them big city jails that have like they're just dumping people in.
But he ain't gonna be in the jail for 13 years.
Yeah. But the prisons are chill compared to that. They're not good by any means.
I don't think
you gotta fight that nigga that beat up Crip Matt.
Oh shit. He's in trouble.
You know he's out of county by now. He's in a prison.
Yeah, he's definitely in prison.
Yeah, no. Tory Lanez is about to have such a bad time, and
he might not though.
I can't.
I'm saying he's gonna get bad.
I think you're right, but I'm saying he's gonna have a bad time because he's in prison for 10 years. Like you go from being not hella famous, but famous with like
he was hella famous.
Like
he was hella famous.
Hella famous.
He was signed to a major label. Had one of the biggest like Instagram live things going on during like quarantine radio.
That's true. You're right.
He was popping.
I forgot about that. Yeah. So you're making it even worse. What I'm about to say. You go from that was 2020 where he was doing the Instagram live shit. So you're buzzing. You're getting bread. You're having a great time. And now you're in prison for the next day. You were fucking Meg the Stallion and her condom on. And you were at Kylie Jenner's house in the pool, and they kicked you out because Kylie Jenner was about to let you beat it down.
I think he's out in 4. Not that 4 is easy, but I think he's out in 4.
No, you got to start 85%.
They said he got to
right?
do 85%, which is at least 8 years.
Yeah.
It should be happening, man. They'd be like, hey, man.
You're right.
Go ahead and serve that at home or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the other part. He's famous, so he might be costing them too much fucking money to be in there. It's like
they did also say that
risk.
Once he's out, they're sending him back home. He can't come back. So
he's banned from the U.S.?
Yeah. Once you get a charge like that in the U.S., like we'll let you serve your time, but you can't come back here.
Yeah.
So like he probably won't be able to tour and shit like that.
How did man the little boy looks like a girl who be running with Drake, Pressa? How's he still in the States when he shot Kodak in the ass?
Did he get convicted and do time for that?
No, but
you just snitched.
So, like
I didn't snitch.
It's gonna be one of those like when Tory.
If I know, they know.
If he goes to use his passport, it's like, hey, you can't get back here. Drake's been rapping about you not needing the passport at the border with him for a decade.
You think that shit's real? That's just.
I don't know.
I think he got hella pull. It wouldn't surprise me.
I think he got pulled in Toronto. The border.
I don't know.
If he's at the Toronto border.
And when you drive through the border, Jamal, what music you typically play? You play it on Drake?
Nah, I don't. What was I playing when I drove there last time?
Do you switch it up when you're in Canada?
I put Drake on, hit the border.
You listen to different shit?
Celine Dion?
Oh, yeah, no. When I'm definitely trying to get in that mode, when I was out there, I'm like, I got to get, I'm not going to listen to fucking D Block World War III, nigga. Like,
wait, is that what you listen to on your way to work?
Mario!
When I listen, I just be listening to I turn my shit on shuffle.
Okay. R&B shuffle?
Yeah, everything, bro.
Everything?
I'll definitely, when I was heading out there, I'll definitely listen to a lot of R&B. I try to get ready.
Hey, Jamal, have
who's
you
your go-to
to a
for
woman?
R&B? Who's your go-to for R&B, Jamal? Like who's your I gotta check this out when it drops R&B artist?
I mean, if you think about it, Pimp C do be singing for real.
Man, I do like Omarion a lot. Honestly, I've always been like an Omarion guy. I fuck with Omarion. Yeah.
Is it Omarion or Maybach O?
Wait, so are you a big like throwback R&B guy? Like you're still listening to Omarion?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Damn, okay.
I'm listening to like Eric Bellinger and like some of the new niggas. Like, bro, you can't listen to hard shit all the time, bro.
I know, no.
Bullshit.
Well, I think before this, I did definitely think you would only listen to hard shit all the time.
No.
Even though you listen to Eric Bellinger is kind of funny.
Yeah, I like Brent Faiyaz a lot. He's dope too. You think I'd be having like women over and like fucking playing fucking
kind of
J-Rock and Schoolboy Q and shit?
I can see hell
no.
I've definitely
like it too. I don't know.
I've definitely seen you around women who would allow you to do that, so I'm not like shocked. And you've told me, never mind.
Oh, you didn't play no R&B in that Challenger.
I didn't have I did not have
you put R&B on. She's like, if you don't put Mozzie back on, I'm smacking shit out of you. Pussy head.
That Joe Moses back on.
That's crazy. She made me finger her while she drive.
Yo.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Yo, remember that video with that Remy Ma video where she was getting hit while she was driving?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the craziest picture.
Remy Ma was?
Yeah, she did this
down there.
Remy Ma's driving like this in a video.
Wait, Blake, you've never seen this?
Was it fitted like backwards, pointed up? Like,
I don't had a fitted on.
It wasn't Papoose?
No. Also no.
Papoose.
Yo,
you remember this?
Don't pull it up either, Tyrell. What you doing?
No, it's a music video. It's like it's not crazy. Like it was in a music.
It was on the remix of the Getting Some Head video. I'm trying to see if I can find it on YouTube.
Yeah, just you probably just find Remy Ma head and lap.
People are doing that, you think, for real?
Yeah,
I think something was to her.
I do it for a TS chain back in the day.
Oh, you know what? Okay.
I think that'd be the full video.
I'm about to find it for you. Let's see.
Oh, sorry, it was in Lean Back.
Oh, he had the braid.
I'm saying people doing that in general with like women. That's like crazy on the road. Yo.
Yeah, that was the video.
That's the brat.
All right. That's crazy.
Oh, speaking of Debrat, I have an update. My mom confirmed that Debrat does have a white donor. The baby is
crazy. Fucking what a cool.
My mom texted me on Monday. It was like, you guys are so funny. But yes, Debrat did choose a white donor.
What a fucking.
I can't laugh. That's no different than my child. Like honestly.
No, for sure. But it's just, it's funny that it came from my mom.
Imagine being black and man. Yeah. Anyways, man. Yeah. Fuck her.
Is that problematic though?
Fuck yeah.
I don't know.
Shit, bro.
For real?
Fuck yeah. I don't want a kid that looks like me at all.
It will look like her.
A white partner.
Dog, if you're black and you got a black partner, they're like, no, we want a white baby.
But they're both like light skinned. Like the baby's still gonna look like them.
Man, I could be in the wrong in this situation.
I think you're
that.
I don't know.
Dog, that's
I don't know
if
you know what the baby looks like because they still use their like.
How come she didn't want a black daughter? That would just be my main question.
But, Jamal, I'm saying,
and I wouldn't need to hear her answer.
So it's like the baby's still gonna look like her. It's gonna be a light skinned baby because she's light skinned.
I'm hella a full black skinned baby that looks just like you.
It wouldn't be
wild uncharted territory when it comes to maintaining your blackness. Like I've never heard what you're
You don't think that's weird at all, Tyrone?
No, I mean it's funny. It's not.
It's weird as fuck.
Okay.
I think it is weird.
It depends on what I said last week.
Can I tell y'all how black I grew up?
Yeah, tell us
real quick. Okay, so
I remember, say something like, "Never mind, just go." Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, okay. So, as I said, my parents were separated when I was young, and at one point, my mom lived in these apartments over in University Place, and this doesn't matter to the story, but we would go to her house every Wednesday night, and then every other week we'd be at her spot, and then summer we'd be over there too. So either way, this weekend it happened to fall during Valentine's Day. So I remember we woke up on Saturday. My mom made us heart-shaped pancakes, right?
Aww.
And she was like, "Okay, yeah, we're gonna eat breakfast and watch a movie." I was like, "Okay, cool, whatever." And like at this point, I'm probably like 9, 10 years old or whatever. Guess what movie she put on?
A Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Fuck no. Is it a black movie?
Waiting to Exhale.
Maybe the blackest.
Oh, the blackest movie? Okay.
Is
Stella got a roof back?
Not even that.
Y'all are not gonna guess.
Wait, Blake, what year was it?
Yeah,
because I said like I was like 8 or 9 years old, so this had to be like sometime like probably 01 ish, probably.
It's not Soul Food, right?
No,
Soul Food's a Thanksgiving movie. You said it's one of the black. I got the hookup.
All right, y'all done guessing.
All right, yeah, what is it?
Amistad.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because fucking being Valentine's Day is Black History Month.
That's crazy.
That's
yes.
Insane. In
my mind to this day, the scenes I remember from that fucking movie is at one point when they made it to the States finally, one dude was like driving like a stagecoach or whatever. And I remember when they were on the boat, they were feeding them shit. It looked like oatmeal. That shit definitely was not oatmeal. It was like fucking worse. And I remember they tried to take the boat over, and he tried to turn the shit using the starve, and he ended up like I think going in a circle or going back towards the United States still. But yeah.
Bro, watch Amistad
while eating
on Valentine's Day, eating heart-shaped pancakes.
Yeah, when you said this is how black I am, I wasn't even thinking about this is how black I am, brother. I was thinking oh yeah, your mom was
No, my mom was on that type of time back when I was
the fuck in.
Yeah, when
I was like, just so my kids
man.
don't forget. Watching Amistad over breakfast at any time of the year is wild.
Yeah, that's insane.
My mom had us strapped in. We was marching in line.
Bro, my dad used to be on that when I was younger. He said, "Bro, I read so many books, man. Like just all that pro-black shit, man. But like I had to, or like a nigga couldn't go outside. So, I read so many books.
That's why I was blown away the other day. My daughter's tablet. She was watching Cocomelon, and they got black hair Cocomelon named Cody, and they have a channel dedicated entirely to him. And he was like singing a song about Anansi the Spider. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. Like,
oh wow,
yeah,
Anansi the Spider.
That's what I'm saying. Like. That's funny. White kids don't even know who Anansi the Spider is, like for real.
Oh, that's crazy. Nigga had heart-shaped pancakes on Valentine's Day. Did y'all ever used to do anything for y'all mamas on Valentine's Day?
Whatever the school had us do.
Oh,
whatever the school had us do, but it was the other way around. Because as a child of a single mother, I used to get if my mom had Instagram.
Oh yeah, you had to.
Up, I was definitely getting taken care of. You know how women now will post like, I'm with my king, and it's their son on Valentine's Day.
Oh, you were the king.
I used to come home, and every year my mom would have like she'd have like a bunch of chocolates on my bed, or I'd have
for real
a couple like new toys or something. She's like,
that's why you so fashion now. That makes sense.
Carol's a bad bitch.
Oh no. Well, yeah, my mom used to give me a Valentine's Day card. I'd get like it was like an Easter type, like you know how the Easter baskets they give you hella candy. It would be like that, but for Valentine's Day.
Nigga, my mama never did nothing for me.
Because you had a daddy, nigga, and she had a nigga.
Yeah, that's true. So,
yeah, she was busy on Valentine's Day. My mom.
Relax.
Yeah, relax. Yeah, chill.
Easter basket smack though.
You think he got here? What am I supposed to say? I don't know.
That's crazy. You said your mom was busy.
That's disgusting. Yeah, no, we're like during like at school too, so it's probably damn. Hey, fuck you, Nick. Oh man.
Shout out to my mom, man. That's my nigga, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to all our moms.
All right.
Shout out to moms and dads.
Okay. So let's try to take another topic off of here. I put this one on here. I put digital blackface. Here we go. So I had a question. Is it problematic when someone who is not black like assumes a black persona in the digital realm? So let's say it may be like 2K, it may be I don't fucking know, GTA Online, whatever the fuck. Like,
I will say it's not problematic actually, because we've actually seen like if you're a white character on 2K, people will not play with you. Like they'll get off the circle, and I'm not moving with the white dude. So it makes sense that people make the black character because, like, yeah, you just can't fucking tell. So I think in that sense, it is. If you're on the mic and it's like you're being weird about it and you're like trying to talk like you're black, different story. But if it's like Twitter where you're like, oh, I'm acting like a black person, I'm acting like an Asian person, that shit's weird.
So what does that entail without making us stereotypical, I guess?
I don't know. It's kind of I know what Blake is saying, and honestly, I have no idea. I guess like if you make like a black avatar or a black character in the game, like, are you gonna give him like the Mike Tyson fade with the lines in the hair? You gonna give him chains or like dreadlocks or make him wear FUBU, nigga? I don't know. Like,
yeah, you have to because you're not gonna make him black with like your long straight blonde hair. Like, maybe they'll wear the same clothes that you would wear, but like you got to do some nigga shit to make him black.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Hey, shout out to dude, man. He used to always make a white character on 2K. I respect
it. It down, but he had a squad to run with. He'd have to go look for something.
That's true. He had us. That's why Goob was playing with us, because we were like, "Oh, you're cool. We'll play with you." If Goob was out there by himself, he's like, "I can't find a game." Or that's why he took his cousin with him all the time.
That's when I learned that, like, even like, well, no matter what race you made your my player, you always have black parents. Because he sent me the picture of his shit. He's like, dude, what the fuck? I got two black parents and a black twin. Like, this makes no sense.
That makes it even funnier that Basquiat was his best friend.
Yeah, that shit's hilarious.
Shout out to Goop's cousin. I hope you're not in prison, because that man is a psychopath. That's the only person I ever heard who grinded a character up from a 65 to a fucking 90 with no VC.
Like, I remember him. Yeah, he was like, dude, I refuse to buy VC.
Yeah, like,
and for multiple years. He would quit the same time as us. It wasn't like it was like, oh, I've been playing 2K14 for 5 years. It's like, oh, 2K16's out. Time to start again. Yeah. We don't mind starting again because I'm spending $98 to get to a 95. Oh, Jesus.
I'm hoping I do better this year.
Fuck that game, bro.
I'm gonna wait until it's on sale for the first time, and then I'm gonna get in, because that way people already know what the builds are, and I don't gotta like fuck around and burn $200 on shit that's not gonna last.
You're not a gambling addict. You've just been making like 90 builds a year on 2K for the last year.
Yeah, I don't think I'm a whale yet for any one game, but I definitely have like a problematic relationship when it comes to like digital content purchases.
For sure,
I'll do that shit fast.
You be having everything.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Blake,
that's the best way to gauge if a nigga got money or is just hella irresponsible. If they have every skin.
What if it's both?
Blake the V-Bucks God.
If it's both, then it don't really matter at the end of the day.
I deleted my payment information from my PlayStation account, so I can't hurt myself anymore. Now I have to go to Amazon and buy a card that I have to put into there, so that way
when people say I have an addiction, but I'll stop whenever I want. That's what you did. You're like, all right, I'm done. I'm still going to spend the money. Just way harder.
This house shit is expensive, man. I'll tell y'all right now because someday y'all probably be homeowners and shit like that. But like, I know in Washington the homes are extremely old, just like the house that I bought here. They're probably older than Washington. My house is from the 80s. I know up there, like they're quite a bit older and shit like that. You gotta, there's a lot of shit that just comes up that like doesn't come on inspection. It's like, yo, we need to fix this, and like, it's just all fucking expensive. So just be aware. Try to buy something new if you can.
Shit sounds awful. Buying something new sounds like the move because buying anything old, it's like, houses from it. The crazy thing about our age, houses from like 2001, 2002, it's like, that sounds new because it's during my lifetime, during the 2000s.
It looked new to the eye versus everything else we've grown up with.
Yeah, your roof is about to collapse, actually.
Mm-hmm. My house is from 83, I think.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
God damn, man. Shit is rough. I've never used insurance before in my life until this house. And now we got 2 open claims with our home insurance people.
Don't they? I know up here they got some like fancy shit where it's like if it happens within your first year, it's like a flat fee of like $50 or something like that, right?
Oh, that's dope. Yeah, that's not here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Deductible.
Somebody I know who was paying homeowner insurance recently was like, "Yeah, I'm trying to find everything that will break in the first year because it's like $75 if something goes wrong." So
the good news here is we get the hailstorms is like all the fucking time, so it's easy to say that like, hey, maybe you should look at this because the hail might have damaged it. And
that makes sense.
Yeah, them hailstorms you be sharing with us be looking crazy. Like
that shit's nuts. I remember walking out of work and it was hailing and it's like pebble size. I'm like, God damn, I need to get in the house. Them shits was like not like golf balls or nothing, but them shits was rocks hitting your house.
Like sizable.
Terrible when that shit happens when I be working. I just sit in my truck and wait till it's over.
That shit caught me one time coming out the gym, and I only had to probably go like 75 feet to the car. I was like, goddamn.
The post office is rain, sleet, or snow. They don't say nothing about no hail. Get your ass back in that truck. Ooh,
all right. So I mean, this college football shit, Pac-12 is like basically down to fucking 4 teams at this point. Stanford and Cal tried to make a break to the ACC. That shit got shut down, which is like crazy to me because like
the ACC,
it's not more nuts than the Big Ten joined by
it's the Atlantic Coast Conference, which I guess they're all in the Atlantic Coast.
It's just by name, but it's like the Big Ten has teams like on the Atlantic Ocean too, so commute wise, it's about the same. But I don't know, man. Like shit's just like weird. Like we've all entire life we've had the Pac-10, Pac-12, and there's probably no way that exists after 2024, 2025.
That shit's gone.
No, it's done.
It's complete.
Unless they like, the WAC disappears and it becomes the Pac-12 because the Pac-12 as like a brand wants something, but like
it'd be the Mountain West though. I think the WAC is already basically gone.
They're in the Mountain West. I think all those schools are in the Mountain West now. Besides, Mountain West turns into the Pac-10 again. It's crazy.
It's like Oregon State and Washington State. I know they're in a very tough spot where they like Cal and Stanford have some motion, some movement where they can probably get picked up by somebody else or live being an independent. But Oregon State and Washington State, there's no fucking way. So it's like we're talking about like 2 football programs that are like core to like the Pacific Northwest, like prep route.
Yep.
Maybe possibly disappearing too if like they can't find a home, like because they can't live on their own.
Which isn't often, but Oregon State's talking about being like ranked top 15 next year, like to start the season. Really? So they're just gonna like disappear being a good team.
Damn.
It's on. They people finna start transferring, so they just start needing niggas to be on the team. We bet.
Yeah, like at this point, does Oregon State turn into like does Oregon State and Wazoo sports wise turn into like Eastern? Where like they're a D2 school, but they're the best one.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen Eastern Stadium in real life, so I don't know how big that is, but I don't know if they belong in the same conference as Oregon State. But at the same time, it's like, like that's one of the most successful programs for the Pacific Northwest. So it's like, if you're talking about trying to fill out a conference, like why wouldn't you call them?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, they're gonna have to figure something out. But
Portland State
it doesn't make sense for these, and it's all TV money. Like reading the details about like the Pac-10 or Pac-12. They had offers from ESPN. They're like, we want a little bit more. And the schools were like, we don't want more from y'all. Like, you are fucking around. And
yeah, it fell apart because they lost their broadcast deal.
If you try to watch a UW game outside of Seattle, like on a trip somewhere, it's not happening.
Yeah, who you telling?
You. Like I know you haven't watched the game, basically.
Yeah.
You're gonna be deep on Reddit looking for a stream for that shit.
Now because the Big Ten network is a part of YouTube TV, so it won't be an issue at this point.
They have like 5 channels on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know what it's gonna look like.
That shit's crazy, man.
It's gonna be weird watching the schools play each other, or like UW going to the Rose Bowl,
going to fucking Minnesota this week.
Yeah,
why?
Oh, that's crazy. UW's playing Iowa this week.
Yeah, they're at Maryland.
Shit, at least the game back next year, though.
Yeah,
that's also gonna be crazy for the game because, like, you pick a weaker conference team. Like a lot of those conferences are weaker than they used to be. So now it's like, do you pick the worst team? Do you pick Minnesota? Because it's like, yeah, you're the worst team in the 2 divisions, so you're basically an awful school. Like, what does that look like?
You get a lot of points on recruiting when you do that, so that's always the reason to do it. Because you can do a rebuild. You just gotta kind of eat shit for 1 year, and then you'll be back.
It just seems like the schools that used to be like choosing Minnesota on NCAA before wouldn't have been crazy. I'm just using them as the example because they're a Big Ten school. Like it still works out, looks good, but now they're like a Big Ten school, but they're the Vanderbilt of that division. They're the 17th best school trying to recruit against UW and like all these different places.
Yeah.
So how much harder is it to even do any of that stuff for them? It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt though. I didn't think about that because like an Oregon joining the Big Ten definitely bumps down a school like Minnesota or Nebraska too. Like
because like if
they
you're
don't
from
recruit
Ohio,
the same pools though. Like that's the other part.
Like,
not
now, but like if you're in Ohio and like Oregon's recruiting you, like, hey, you can, because Oregon probably has like 4 or 5 home games. The 6 games we do play will likely be in your region, so your parents can like come and see you, or like you're close to home, whatever the case may be. Like that's just an extra point that'll get me to you versus a school that was a little worse, but at least they're like close to the crib. Yeah, it's gonna have some crazy like ramifications. I'm interested to see how it'll all shake out. But I do think we're getting to a point where it's gonna be like 2 big divisions or 2 big conferences in all of college football.
The ACC is basically like held strong through all this like big shakeup shit that's going on right now. Once they start really being affected by this, then I think we'll start seeing some like actual effects. Because I know whenever they have to deal with Florida State and probably Clemson facing like bids from the SEC to pull those schools in, then shit's gonna get real. The ones like saving grace that they do have is like how strong they are in basketball, so it makes it hard to break them up because of that. Yeah, schools are relying on one sport over there.
But shit, like if Florida State, Miami, and Clemson on football all decide like, yeah, we're out of here because it's not working out for us and we're competing against the SEC.
That's devastating.
I could see them going to the Big Ten or the SEC. Like they might not all go together. But yeah, in basketball, what does that look like? Which is the crazy thing to even think about with all these. Like we're thinking about football because that's like the main profit driver. That's the reason we're all talking about it. But the like softball teams and the teams that are like
they're not profit makers. That's how come they don't matter.
Well, so that's the thing. I've seen a lot of tweets like from the softball players from like UW, Oregon, and like even the Midwestern teams are like, I signed up to go to this school because I know like all the games that I play will be within like 7 hours, and my parents want to see me play all the games because I'm not making money off this shit later. I'm just playing in college. So now instead of those games being all up and down I-5 on the West Coast, I'm playing a game in Syracuse, but I go to UW. So now my
go down I-90, be all right. Way down I-90, but it's down there.
Yeah, sure, exactly.
Hit the highway.
Yeah, hit the highway going east for 900 hours.
That's 590.
So it doesn't. Yeah, I know. So it doesn't shake out for them, and they're the ones that are affected by it, who aren't really making any money on it. Their parents aren't getting like any type of like recruiting bonuses.
No,
and they're
unfortunately, you lost your voice when you chose to play a non-profit making sport. So, boo-hoo.
Yeah, nobody told you to do archery, nigga.
Yeah,
but all of the women's sports in college are non-profit sports.
Oh, all the who?
Excuse me?
Huh?
Say that again, brother.
Ladies.
Sounds like a personal problem. I don't know. So on to the next. We got Lil Tay. So She was dead, and then she wasn't dead.
Who cares?
Unconfirmed.
Just like women's sports. Next one. So
oh my god.
Nah, I can't. I was definitely just watching Angel Reese on IG Live the other day.
All right.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah, shout out there.
Okay.
Shout out to LSU because she had Flaugier was freestyling in one of her TikToks. She be spitting. No, like dead ass. No, she got a flow.
I'm just waiting for Blake to go to the next one.
Yeah. For the U.S. Women's National Team, they got bounced from the World Cup. And there are a lot of voices out there who are happy about this. And they're Americans, and it's just very unusual situation.
Wait, people are happy they lost?
Yes, because people have an absolute massive raging hate boner for Megan Rapinoe.
Oh, is that that's Sue Bird girl, right?
That's Sue Bird's girl.
Okay.
They said now she can go back to being a Starbucks barista, all types of shit like that. Apparently they feel like she said a lot of anti-American things during her time there.
I like black people and gay people should have rights. How dare you?
Yeah, I was saying, I feel like I'm
problematic.
No. Nothing she's done is problematic. There's just a bunch of people who like hate anything that's not extremely Christian in every way.
And I like
fuck out of here.
Besides, I mean, it honestly like feels almost wrong at times cheering for the U.S. basketball team, the men's basketball team, like when even the women's basketball team, because just how dominant we are, like it's an absolute ass kick every time we step on the floor. The soccer team, like they do have some competition, but they managed to be like extremely dominant over the last like 4 times they've had the World Cup and shit like that.
Yeah, they haven't lost since what, like the late 90s, right?
No, because they said Megan Rapinoe's played in 4 finals and then she's won 2. So I think they won 2 in a row.
Got it. That's what it was. I remember they went crazy. And when they went crazy and weren't talking about anything political, the entire country was clit eating. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Clit
eating. And
that's funny.
You know, like Megan Rapinoe's been someone who's very vocal about, like you said, about social issues, about trying to get equal pay for the women's national team and things of that nature.
They deserve.
Yeah, I mean, I guess just people like absolutely fucking hate her for it. I don't feel like we should give them any like spotlight on here, but I just
I agree.
More so.
I know people hating on them, but that's crazy.
It's the end of an era more so than anything. Yeah. I mean, I know they'll be back. They'll probably be in the finals the next time they appear in the World Cup and shit like that. But fortunately, they did lose.
Yeah, no, people are weird. It's just everything being political now. Like, if the U.S. men's basketball team loses the next time they play in the Olympics, it'll be a bunch of, well, the NBA is fucking so woke that we can't like. You're just being weird. You don't even.
Those boys can't focus.
I love my country hella, except for those 13 people. So fuck all of them, and I hope they lose. But I love everybody else in the country because I'm American. It's weird. Just watch fucking sports.
I've always thought people that are like super like hyper, like American this, American that, are like kind of weird.
The Olympics is like the only thing that used to get us together like this. Like,
well, no, truthfully, I feel like I wish that we all were that way, but it doesn't mean that we all need to agree either. But I think we should all have pride in the fact that we don't have to agree on everything with each other. And that in a sense to me is like American pride and patriotism, is that, hey, I'm proud of, like, I'll defend the place that have a person that's my neighbor or that's my coworker, polar opposites on things that we can both be proud of. You shouldn't say that someone's un-American because their opinion is not the same as yours. Like, that's fucked up. Like, that's nationalism. Like, that's not cool. Like, that's the shit that like Nazi Germany was ran on. Like, that's not what we're about. That's not what this shit was built about. Like, yeah, we don't do that shit over here. And if you feel that way, then fuck you and go the fuck home. Like, wherever the fuck home is, like the fucking sun. I don't know.
Home is here.
Yakub's lab. I don't know what the fuck.
Yakub's lab.
But yeah, I don't know. Them people are weird to me. Like,
yeah,
it honestly, like, that's something that like does hurt me. The fact that like I feel like my fellow black men and black women and black people and colored people feel like we can't like embrace like patriotic images and shit like that because of these people who have like poisoned the shit Like,
yeah, hell yeah,
sure.
exactly.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Like when we're just as much American as they are. Like we shouldn't feel like that's gonna paint us a type of way. Like you should feel just as happy to put a flag in front of your houses like they are. But they made that shit weird. Like,
I'm like, let me stay away from this motherfucker. Like I see all the American flags, and you got all the American flag, everything. Like they
that's
probably
fucked
don't
up.
like niggas.
Yeah,
and
like
that does suck to say.
Our neighbors have an American flag out front, and it's like, oh, this is a Hispanic couple moved in. Like they might be cool. Put the American flag on. We're like, oh, okay, we're good. Like
that's super. Like I hate
it associates immediately with like the only people I see that are doing that have a certain opinion about people.
And I completely get it. Like I completely fucking get it. It just sucks that that's the fucking case because you are just as entitled as that shit as they are.
You can't blame us for thinking like that. Like we have
a
reason. Yeah.
It's self-defense. You're being smart.
Exactly. I'm not trick-or-treating at this house because I don't know.
Yeah.
But you see the other side, see someone with like a pride flag in front of their house. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, can't accept it, doesn't understand, which is, I guess, is what we're doing. But
it's it's the same.
A little bit more evidence in our defense of like, I don't know about you versus you ain't never knocked on like never. Next topic.
You never knocked what?
Nothing. I was gonna say you never knocked on a door with a pride flag on and like been assaulted.
Well, we had someone who like got us.
That's why I said next topic. That's why I said next topic. Can we just move?
Well, I got a question for y'all. What are obviously the algorithms run everything nowadays, and we are all consumers of different digital platforms, shit like that. So I just gotta say, like, what are some things that like your algorithm won't let you avoid that you want personally looking for? Essentially, that just keeps popping up on your thing that you did not go out your way looking for, or
like
you're not interested.
Like nasty shit.
I mean, I guess if that's what your algorithm.
No, I'm saying like sometimes I'll just be on my timeline. I'll just be scrolling my timeline, and I just be looking for like jokes. I just want to interact with some of the homies. And dog, I seen a couple like having sex on like a boat in Jamaica today, but like the dude was like, he was like lubing himself up with like river water. I was like, yo, this nigga's disgusting.
That water is not lube,
dog, and it was river water too. I was like, oh, this nigga's nasty. He's
shout out to Manatee. That's nasty. He gave her all types of fucking pathogens.
Yeah, like dude, like we've been in a group chat forever. Like the bullshit I send you guys sometimes, that should just be on my timeline. I can't avoid it sometimes.
I feel like that's slightly different because you have to follow things for them to be on. I guess
not because other people can retweet stuff
page,
too, though.
Yeah,
you follow people to allow them to bring shit to you.
Wait, so Blake, listen. So with Twitter, the way it is now is your following page. There's two different like pages you can go to. Following is like, yeah, these are the people I see, and you used to. It's not. It's Twitter. You used to every once in a while, like every like 9 days, you'd see one of your homies retweeted some porn. It's like, it's crazy that you did that, but okay, it makes sense. If you have ever watched porn on Twitter and you go to your For You page, every 7th tweet will be porn. Anytime I try to show my wife something, I'm scrolling on my For You thing. It's like porn, joke, porn, joke, porn. And she's like, God damn, like how many porn pages do you follow? It's the same too, but they're showing me their like tweets from 19 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 1 hour ago, 30 days ago.
And other people's interactions with the stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Jamal liked
all right, that's crazy.
This thing, I'm gonna show you because you guys have similar interests. Let me show you something else. It's crazy.
Do you think like should you bookmark like that adds to your algorithms?
I don't.
I feel like it has to because bro, like
why are you
what's that
bookmarking
For You tab? All I see is just Dominican, Puerto Rican flags. I ain't gonna lie, I be double bad bitch. I ain't mad at it. But
so the part that's not clear on the surface though is like with a lot of these apps, the data they pull from to build your algorithm is not just from that app. It's from things you look at on your phone in general, your browser cookies and shit like that. Things you get in your email, like things you get in your text messages, like all that stuff adds to your algorithm. So
for real?
Yeah. So
that actually makes sense.
It's a pretty holistic view at like the shit that's going on inside your world, I guess.
Which I don't want. Like in times when it's like, oh, you can tell I've been golfing more recently. Show me some golf. I don't need you to know that I went to X and XX 37 times today. Leave me alone.
Y'all gotta start doing it in private browsing.
Blake, I do.
Oh, never mind. My fault. Okay.
Help.
Mine is a lot more innocent than y'all's. I'm gonna just share something with y'all. It's this. I don't know if y'all familiar with the Village Beast from TikTok.
Well, they'll say a lot more innocent than mine. I do have like on my TikTok, there's a lot of like baby videos and dog videos and
those
DIY.
are both things from your world.
I'm going TikTok right now. Let's see.
I know, but I never get those on Twitter. Twitter's just fucking freaky.
All right, so this man, the Village Beast. See, you see down here, I'm not subscribed to him. He's been popping up my shit a lot lately. But it's this dude who's in Africa somewhere. I don't know which country. I know it's a continent. But basically, he just responds to comments of people. Like, it started with some saying that you don't have water in your village, and he just started like pouring a bunch of bottles of water on himself in a video. And now people are saying they don't have other shit in his village. So he just finds shit in his village that looks like what they're saying. So right now, this one says you don't have Jaden Smith in your village.
Ain't got no one that been calling me splurge. Buy me
Damn. Wow. That's funny.
Hold on. Let's see. You got no baddies in Africa?
Oh, come on.
Ain't got no one that been calling me splurge. Buy me jump right off the curb.
Oh.
Make this man fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third.
Oh.
I think this guy had a glow up or a glow.
Okay, so he has some other ones too where they're talking about like stuff he doesn't have in his apartment, and it's like his house in his village is like PS5 LEDs on the wall, 4K OLEDs and shit like that. Just hella nice, and it's like you wouldn't expect that from like how shit's on the outside. And I'm still kind of thinking like maybe he doesn't live where the place that he shows. Yeah. Very well could be the case. But he's popped up enough of my shit now where I have these thoughts in my head about him. And I'm not subscribed to him.
And then you're gonna like a couple of those videos. You're gonna maybe comment on one or two, and then one day you'll follow, and then you get his cousin, somebody else he follows.
And look, so I've never looked up like workout shit on YouTube ever. And for whatever reason, I've been getting pushed a lot of, you know who Jay Cutler is, not the football player, the lifter.
Yep. Yeah.
I've been getting pushed a ton of his shit. Like he's like still like actively talking about like a lot of like just stuff that work from the gym and stuff like that. Like he actually has a very good like YouTube channel for fitness stuff. So I ended up following him. Like that shit was gonna push to me. There's this fitness content creator named Sarah Safari. Her shit's gonna push to me a ton. And I ended up following her too, just because like she's like a pretty positive person and like really entertaining. But it's just weird to me, like the shit, like because it's not that stuff that we're looking for. It's just holistic stuff about what's going on our phone. And like, I guess, my location has been in the gym more frequently over the last few months. So maybe it knows to send me gym content, but that shit is
Sarah
fucking
Safari,
weird. Huh?
Sarah Safari, huh?
You know who that is?
No, I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is, but that name makes me think.
I don't know who Bradley Martin is?
Yes.
Okay. She works out
at
his
podcast,
gym.
right?
Yeah.
Wild
buff dude.
Oh, it's a dude? Oh, okay. I don't
no,
really
Bradley Martin's a dude. Okay. Sarah Safari's not a dude.
I'd hope not.
But no, I was just thinking when you were describing this, I'm like, oh, I do have my gym app on my phone, which means when I clock in, they know. And then I open TikTok every once in a while at the gym. Because if you start, TikTok is crazy. Blake, seeing how you went down the rabbit hole on YouTube Shorts and YouTube, if you ever download a TikTok on your phone, I don't think you would ever talk to us again.
It's the same reason. Like I guess I have X on my phone or Twitter on my phone, but I still don't feel like I have a Twitter, even though I have the podcast Twitter on my phone. Yeah. Because I don't use it in that same way. So I know like something like TikTok I can't do because
TikTok will fuck you up. Because I thought I'm pretty good. Like I don't be on my Instagram a lot. I'll go on when I want to post stuff. I'll check every once in a while. My Twitter, don't be on TikTok. If I have like a free minute, I'm like,
it's too good.
It's crack. It's fucking crack.
Yeah, I'm on my TikTok right now.
I'll open TikTok and be like, man, I know I'm on TikTok too much. I've looked at my screen time. I'm like, God damn it, I'm TikTok too much. But you go on
marshmallow video.
You get exactly what you're fucking looking for every time. I don't get those, but you get exactly what you're looking for.
That's just heavy.
I have never seen a video like that, so I know exactly what you're looking for.
She was dancing.
She was cutting the tree down with an axe.
Yeah, I know. Like, YouTube Shorts is like the bootleg version of TikTok, so I can't imagine having that actual one.
Same as like Instagram Reels. Even like if you watch a video on Twitter and you start swiping up, it'll feel like TikTok because it's people posting TikTok videos. But TikTok is a different drug, bro. It's a different.
Blake was on algorithms early. I remember like this might have been like 2011, 2013. Blake pointed out to me on like, well, we used to be on 360 on Netflix on there. Like, bro, you watch one black movie on Netflix and dog, it gives you some crazy recommendations.
Yep, it gives you crazy recommendations, and because I live with a white woman, if you have a mixed race couple and you guys both have like your Netflix account on there and you watch like similar stuff, go and look at like what they recommend you, because Netflix is always like, watch you because this is the big show that we're putting out. Yeah. Watch this different show. They'll give you the same show but with a different cover. And if you're black and you primarily watch black stuff, most of my covers on my Netflix, it's like you get the black main character of the show.
I don't think
they clearly have like.
I guess I wouldn't notice it. Yeah.
Even with like Insecure is on Netflix right now, and the season cover that I have and the season cover that Amira have are completely different. I have season 1. Issa got the afro, blah blah blah. Amira has season 4. It's Issa and Molly. They pressed, they laid, they in front of the wall. I just went and compared it the other day because I think about this all the time now. You will more frequently get the other race characters on the front of the show. Even it'll be the black character that's not like the third best character on the show.
I just say he's gonna have like a random right extra, like a store clerk.
I can't do that. Like me and my wife don't watch like the same shows like at all. She like watches a lot of like reality shows, a lot of like first responder type shows, like Chicago, like health or fire, PD, whatever the fuck, Grey's Anatomy type shit. So it's like our algorithms on TV stuff was like wild different period. So that'd be weird to see like the same show like recommended in different ways.
But the shows that they recommend are like the big ones, because even if you only watch like true crime stuff, they're still gonna be like, hey, did you know that like whatever big Netflix show this month came out is available? And it's like, I've never watched a single episode of this. The Crown. If I get an ad for The Crown and I get an ad for The Crown. Exactly. They're going to show me the black person, Amira, the white person. Neither of us has ever watched the show, but they're like, based on what you've watched, we know you're a black person. Based on what she's watched, we know she's a white person. Here, we have to present this to you. Here's how we're going to do it. Like when I watch The Office, it'll be Stanley.
That's
crazy.
Like Stanley's never on the cover of anything, but it's like, oh, this scene where Stanley and Michael are yelling at each other. Or Craig Robinson is on the cover. He's on 32 episodes. It doesn't make any sense.
Stanley might have like 2 hours of screen time across the entire series.
But they're great. Have you lost your mind? I can help you find it.
It's all quick shit like that though. So I know he's not on there for that long. You never hear Stanley talk for a long time.
No.
Carry an episode. Like it doesn't happen.
I just seen a blooper where they were talking about like it was the episode where Michael's doing like the work meeting and they're like all being like shamed for whatever their like weakness is. And he goes, Stanley has diabetes. And Stanley goes, I don't have diabetes. Why would you say that? He goes, well, you look like you do. Oh. And then Stanley gets up, and when he gets up, he goes, see, even the sound when you get up sounds like diabetes.
That's crazy.
And then Stanley's character just breaks out laughing. They have to like stop the show. But it's like, that show was incredible. Anyway.
Love it.
What do we got next?
Right. You did this one, Jamal. Crab boils on public transportation.
So, it's not like no crazy story about it, but like somebody posted like a picture. They were getting on the bus and they was like, nigga, why the fuck is there like cracked crab shells on like the floor on the bus?
Oh,
and that shit just had me dying. Yeah, like
hold on.
Yeah, just look at the picture, dog. I was laughing at that shit for 20 minutes at work.
Somebody busted these blue crabs the fuck down.
What?
Dog, imagine just seeing that on the bus.
It smelled like Old Bay in this bitch.
They went crazy. That's like 9 crabs.
Dog. That's hella crab shells.
Honestly, no meat left in that pile.
Pause.
Nah, for real.
But no, there isn't any.
Dog.
Damn.
And hey, Blake, those are sucked dry too. Them motherfuckers is dry.
On public transportation.
Look at the one in the top left corner. It's like cracked open like a fucking that one.
Yeah,
that shit's cracked open like a chicken bone. You can see they suck the marrow out that crab.
Eating crab on the bus is crazy. Nah, that shit had me dying.
That's a lot of fucking
fucking savage. And to like just because you know that shit had to make the bus smell.
Oh, for sure. They cracked the bag open. Went to work.
That's like the that plane video where somebody had like a seafood boil on the plane, them niggas in the back. That's one of my favorite videos.
What is going through your mind? The first crab shell you drop on the ground and you just like, fuck it. We let them all go.
Here.
Yeah.
I already got one. They're gonna sweep it anyway.
Y'all ever seen that video with the dude driving and he holding like the pot of gumbo with no top?
No.
On the car,
and they break hella quick.
And he on the phone with his mom.
Yeah, he's like, "Mom, they're gonna make me spill the shit."
Like, Mama, you notice they ain't got no top, Mama. I should just dump it out. That's a funny ass video. I gotta find that.
There's a very similar video. They got a dude in the back seat. He's holding like 900 like large
cups of water.
Water. Yeah. They're like, he's like, I don't know how I'm gonna. And they hit the brakes on him.
Oh
yes.
You got a winter coat on and a beanie.
That's a big ass pot of gumbo.
Oh shit!
Listen, this nigga talk to his mom.
Is the throwing out a lid?
No,
bro, where's the lid?
Even the driver's looking back at the box.
They ain't got no top. Now it's wasting all over the car. Yes, it ain't got no top, Mama. I'm finna pour it out. It's wasting all over the car. There's no top. Yes, I'm holding it, but it's still. I still want to answer the phone.
Like, he was hella mad at his mom.
Okay, I'm glad he doesn't spill.
Oh no!
Oh goodness!
That's one of my favorite videos, man. That dude was
you know his mom said, "Hey, go pick that gumbo up for me. I'm coming out."
Like a 15-minute drive. Like, bro,
the way it sat down so perfectly on his lap too. I know that somebody brought it out to the car with the napkins under it. Like, all right, here, Trayvon, take this to your mom's.
That shit was on a pizza box.
He could have put some on. They didn't give him no aluminum foil to put over and cover it, or
nothing.
That's like one of the pots that never had a lid ever.
No, hell no.
That should just be in the back.
You put a plate upside down over it. Your big ass plate.
That's the only lid it's ever used. You niggas are crazy.
Hell no. All right. Banana spiders, y'all. Real fucking threat out here. Apparently, so a supermarket in Austria was evacuated after a highly venomous spider was spotted in the store. And the creature has a bite that not only can kill, but can also cause permanent fucking erections. So.
Wait, what?
Yes. It's the banana spider. It's from Brazil. And I guess they're commonly being brought into countries inside like crates of bananas. But y'all be down to get bit by the banana spider.
Oh, nigga, I gotta go to work.
If it's 50-50 kill or hard dick, nah, I'm good.
Yeah,
if it was a 100% hard dick, I'd consider it.
What about 80-20 to permanently rocked up to death?
I'd consider it.
No.
Oh,
no,
shit.
I don't think I consider anything that has more than like a 5% chance of death. Death sounds awful.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
I'm good. If it's more than 5% of death, I'm good.
Right,
it's got to be hella money. Then you can talk me to 20.
20 what?
% death.
Okay.
But next time you're at Whole Foods digging through some bananas, y'all be careful out there, man, because you might end up with the hiya. You feel me?
Like I have more hoes. Never mind. Anyway.
All right. What's going on with the race superhero movies, Jamal?
Oh man, have you guys heard about so I guess there's like a MAGA Superman movie called Superman Solar. Have you guys seen any of the trailers or footage for this?
So that came live action?
Yeah, it's live action. Yeah, it's like a fan-made movie. You know, they be having like fan-made movies, like they'll make a trailer, but then like if the trailer catches enough traction on like
sizzle
or
reel.
Something, yeah. So like they'll crowdfund like like GoFundMe, get money for it, then they can like make it and stuff. So there's a Superman movie for that.
Holy shit! This is 30 minutes.
Oh, the whole movie's up.
Maybe they made it a short film, but yeah, it's just 30 minutes on YouTube.
Yeah, I think because there's another one that like they did a Spider-Man Lotus is another one, and then so like that happened the same. They got like a trailer and it was really popular and they crowdfunded it. So I guess it turns out that the main actor and the director are fucking racist. So I looked it up, and then dog, I couldn't find exactly what the actor said, but I know he was wilding out because nigga, like on his apologies on his Twitter, and nigga, it's like reading 3 essays. It's hella like a long ass apology. They didn't know I know they said he had to apologize for misogyny, being racist, being homophobic. Like I guess he was fucking wilding. It's a long ass apology.
Chat GPT the apology.
People are against cancel culture, but if you do all that, you just deserve to be the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
You offend everybody. I don't want to talk to you no more, dude.
That's why they were saying like, because there's like a bunch of like racist Spider-Man memes. Like, yo, what's Miles doing here?
Truth is,
and I know I call them. They will call him Mooly Morales. In the
oh shit!
White people don't be that creative, but that's a good one.
Black person definitely did that. That's crazy.
That definitely was a nigga who said that.
No, that was me, nigga. I said that.
Oh, okay. You said they said.
Hey, no,
I said they would be calling them that.
Okay. Is this trailer problematic? Should we not play this?
No, you can play the trailer. Fuck it.
We need inspiration. And Clark, you can be that inspiration.
Oh shit!
Whenever you're ready.
Off the phone.
I get to disguise to protect the people you care about, but the colors are so bright, and the symbol on your chest looks like a target.
I need them to point their weapons at me.
Can we keep it a buck though? If Superman brought up in rural Kansas, like we've been told a lie for it. I'm just
and not
I think the Superman that the world would have gotten would have been closer to that Brightburn kid who was just like, yeah, I'm getting all you guys the fuck up out of here.
Yeah, there ain't no.
If he ain't way like some terrible people, then we'd be fucked.
You no way he moved to Metropolis and just fuck with everybody. I'm just saying, like,
nah,
you don't. Kansas is like one of the most consistently red states of all time.
You moved from Topeka to Washington D.C. or to New York City, and we're supposed to believe that you were just like, okay, nah.
So, and I want them to see me. I want everyone to see me.
No one asked you to do this.
No one asked me not to.
That's not how consent works, Clark.
Why is he at a football game? This is definitely shot with an iPhone. You can see the fucking suit under the hoodie.
Hold on. That was
Blake.
crazy.
Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Ain't no way he's blended in.
So my coworker who is 6'2", 195 walks in one day and he's 6'2", 397. And I'm just like, okay, no big deal.
Oh, she's holding the glasses in his hand. What do you do with them? You don't got pockets from the suit.
Hey, you can see the suit start ripping before he actually pulls it. Oh, hey, pause on that kid's hat. I literally have that hat.
What's the hat?
Hold on. That's crazy. Look at the kids. Oh, okay, never mind.
Why would you have that hat?
Yeah,
I'm going to a bachelor party, and they had us buy matching hats, and the hat looks exactly like that one. Play the video. I'll show you real quick.
Oh, trash. Oh, Lois Lane kind of Hispanic. Look at Lex.
Lex looks hella
You are
racist.
much stronger than you think you are.
I can't confront them. I can't bend steel in my bare hands like you can.
They're going to have you end our wars and meet with our politicians.
I won't be a pawn in politics or a tool for anyone's agenda. I'm here to do what's right.
All right. I hope they get the cease and desist fast as fuck. Not because there's anything problematic in this trailer. This shit just looks ass.
It looks terrible. Oh, like man, I'm about to direct me a superhero movie.
How did this one become MAGA though? Because this shit it just looks bad.
No, the directors are racist.
Okay, the people in here, but okay.
Yeah, the people in the
Honestly, seeing the quality of it, I would just assume that everybody associated with it probably hates niggas.
Hey, Terrell, come on, we're gonna shoot the Static Shock movie. Let's get it.
Look at this hat. I had to order this for the bachelor party I'm going to, and having long hair now, I can't wear no goddamn hat. This is a fucking like golf snapback. What am I supposed to do with this?
I do miss wearing hats, low key.
It's all right.
I try to put my hair through like the hole in the back.
Got too much.
Holy shit. Well,
pause.
You know, I saw Gal Gadot said she thought her Wonder Woman movie was inside the new DC universe, and it's not.
Yeah, like I saw that report today too.
How she
like somebody
that?
lied to you.
Maybe she was like going out on a limb and saying it publicly to hope like she tried to make the shit happen. But she thought she was part of like James Gunn's universe, and she's not.
Good, man. Cause I was gonna be mad if they kept her. It's like, bro, you can't find another bad bitch to play Wonder Woman. Like, I know they can find somebody else, man. They'll be sure.
Cardi, man. Let's make it happen. Why not?
She was definitely too friendly looking to play Wonder Woman.
And give me 5 reasons Cardi shouldn't be Wonder Woman.
Do you ever be seeing like the clips of like the acting, like some of her lines from those movies on the timeline, Tyrell?
I don't even care about that. It just doesn't add up.
Yeah, they stink. Why shouldn't Cardi be?
I'm fine with a little bit of bad acting. Like, Cardi.
She can't be Diana. She got to be Yara Flor, the new Wonder Woman.
She can be Diana too. Why not? Why not?
Yeah, you're right.
No, let Hennessy be one of them and let Cardi B be the other.
Oh, now we're not. Hey, where the money at?
For those who don't know, Hennessy is Cardi B's sister.
Yeah. And then a new Thin Mascara. They have a ritual where sisters have sex with each other.
All right, hand down, man down, coming to a streaming site near you.
I ain't really sure where to go.
Mark Jackson got a what is this? $1 million offer from Cam Soda to come commentate on adult content over there. I don't know if y'all saw this, but the vice president of Cam Soda, he wrote him a summarized offer letter, and they put out some of this. He said, "Now that you're out of a job and in search of work, I'd like to formally send you an offer. We here at Cam Soda, an adult webcam site, would like to hire you as the company's first ever play-by-play announcer for adult cam shows. You call private cam sessions, just like you have been calling NBA games, commentating on the action playing out in front of your very eyes." Now, I just want to put a break right here that they only play with us like this. This is fucked up. Like,
this is wild disrespectful. But even if it wasn't on the like, why are you doing this to him? Don't ever start an offer letter for any fucking job. Now that you're out of work, we hope you'll come and work for us. What the fuck is wrong with you? Just be like, hey, we've been waiting for you. Like, no, this is disrespectful.
And he even continued on to say, you can even use your catchphrase, grown man move, for sensational moments during couple shows when the man bangs down low and goes strong to the hole.
Like, are they offering him like $1 million a scene? Or
in return for hiring his campus play-by-play announcer role, you would have to serve for 1 full year. We want to compensate you up to $1 million. So I don't know how many seasons you have to do, but he's on for.
I thought like $1 million a scene. I was like, nigga, you better go run it up.
Yeah, if it was $1 million a scene, I wouldn't say nothing. But $1 million a year.
So
when's the last time he made? When's the last time he made $1 million in a year?
Probably ESPN. He's calling national games, and there's like
I'm saying in the inverse, like. When's the last time he's made that little?
Oh, okay.
Like he's making $4, $5, $6 million a year. I'm not about to come fucking. Nah, that's crazy.
That could be easy work though, Loki.
But he's also a pastor who.
He ain't.
Loki got fired from his job for being too religious. I can't imagine.
Being too real.
Disrespectful letter.
Would y'all tune into the Mark Jackson stream?
Well, oh yeah, I'd be curious. Unless he play calling like.
Did you hear what he just asked you?
Yeah, like if he's doing a play-by-play of like a scene.
Oh, okay. Play-by-play.
Yeah, it's not like Mark Jackson fucking. I don't want to watch Mark Jackson fuck nothing. You weirdo. Weird ass nigga.
That's not what I was thinking, but okay.
Oh, what were you thinking?
So
when he said tune in, I just assumed you thought like tune in. Mm-hmm. Like you're in it. You're in there.
Like he's like play calling like me.
You're watching the video while you're doing what you got to do with him commentating. Is what I'm saying.
Nike put out the come color.
Oh, you know what? Damn, that'd be kind of weird, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, I guess you'd watch it to like see the humor in it. We'd probably talk about it on the pod, but like,
I'm not beating my meat to Mark Jackson commentating. That's crazy.
Mama, there goes that man as he works on her.
No, stepmama, there goes that man.
All right. What's next? What we got next?
You potting?
Nasty.
Y'all getting them all white Cobes?
Oh man.
Oh, that lazy ass idea, the Halo series edition or whatever.
Retirement home joints.
Did y'all see what I posted about or what we saw today about the dudes saying why they did all white?
No.
They said that
Vanessa's purest form.
It's the shoe in its purest form, and that Kobe believed in like wearing the shoes that you bought and putting in the work. So if they make all white shoes, you can tell who puts in the work and like who just has them.
Bullshit. You playing the indoor gyms, you're gonna look all white for a minute.
They won't. They're fucking like fabric. They got.
What does Vanessa know about putting in work? She got a BBL, bro. You decided to not work.
Oh my
God. Man. What the fuck? What the fuck is that bitch talking
That's
about?
what she said about her husband. She said that
you laid on your back to get rich.
He felt that way. Why are you guys like this?
Because she held the.
Yeah, nah, man.
Move on, man.
That shit. I think that's a lazy ass idea. Now,
I just don't like the fact that it's all white.
And salute to his wife holding down his estate and his legacy and all that shit down. But I think that's lazy. Oh, he passed away, so we're doing a Halo series. So we're just gonna drop an all white shoe that probably we most likely aren't gonna be able to get unless until they come out and say something about we're gonna like drop these in like stores and they're gonna be online too. Then, but if we can't get them, then I don't give a fuck.
I think it would have made more sense if the Halo series was like white with like gold and purple and a little bit of black, maybe like make it like white. A gradient kind of thing. But the fact that Halo is just it's white,
bro. And like these leaked a long time ago. I sent this to you guys like a long.
We thought it was a fucking joke.
White.
They want to give her points like for being brave, like she stayed with Kobe. Like that was some bullshit.
Stop! It's not her.
But I'm just saying. It act like she didn't snatch her out of high school and she has like no fucking skills in life. Period. Like, what was you gonna go do?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
but nah.
She's a mother.
Yeah, but yeah, nah. If
no hate.
So like a lot of hate. If you're able to get him, Tyrell, would you get him?
I mean, I guess like if I don't want to pay $220 for those. I don't want to pay $220 for a pair. I don't want to pay $180 or $220 for a pair of ice white shoes.
Yeah, me neither. White. I'm cool off like if I did get them, I would try to wear those one time to them. Honestly,
yeah, bro, you're gonna wear those one time and then your shoe immediately looks dirty. You can wear that shit around your house for 8 hours and your shit's gonna look dirty. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Stop interjecting yourself in the shit you got nothing to do with just because you got nutted in. Like it's crazy. Like move the fuck.
Why won't you move on?
What's going on?
I didn't want them reverse Grinches though.
Those look hard.
We gotta get. That's got to be that's gonna be the official shoe of our podcast, bro. We got to speak it into it. We're all three getting a pair. I'm telling you.
I'm not shooting for him, but I'll shoot for him to help y'all out.
Nah, you getting a pair because I'm gonna get a pair. You gonna get a pair. I'm like, just keep my.
I've never owned a pair of Kobe's in my life.
Well, this is gonna be your first pair. Be our podcast shoe.
That would be a cool way to start.
If we get them, you know I'm wearing one green one and one red one, right?
You have to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear them with the dad jeans. Y'all have to live with it.
Hey,
oh Lord,
let's get it.
Terrible dinner.
What's up with the South Park, man? Who did this?
Oh yeah, no, they announced a South Park game. It's a 3D. It kind of looks like it kind of looks like those Lord of the Ring games that were on like PS2, regular Xbox generation. Those games like big battles and all this stuff. But it's 4-player co-op, so it could be pretty cool. I don't think that's like a $70 game, but like if that's ever on sale, like I check that out. They showed that in
Nordic. I didn't realize they were still making games.
They didn't make those up. No. Ubisoft made the RPG ones, right?
Yeah. THQ Nordic was making the wrestling games after while regular THQ was coming to an end.
Yeah, but yeah, that showed up, and then they showed a little announcement trailer. We talked about it before, but the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Ronin game.
Yeah.
I didn't see who was making that.
We just talked about this game before. I remember that.
We've talked about it. It was a rumor.
We talked about it at the they talked about it at E3. I think it was not fucking E3. Summer Games Fest or something. They showed like a brief clip of it.
Yeah, but like this. Yeah, that's getting made to like a game for sure now.
That's why I know about THQ Nordic because they're making this.
Yeah, so we got and is there any other gaming news? Oh, have you guys seen the shit with like Mortal Kombat? Like, so if you like pre-order the game and you live in like Brazil, you get like a certain skin for a certain character, or if you live in like Mexico, you get a certain skin for this character. You guys seen any of that shit on the timeline?
I'm not. It's a cool thing though.
No, that's pretty fucking dope. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. They did one for Tanya, and then you get like the I forget what it's called, but like you get this dope skin where he got like the little, like they do like the Celebration of the Dead Halloween shit in Mexico.
Yeah.
They got that for Sub-Zero. That shit's pretty cool.
I like watching fighting game content, but I do not think I really enjoy playing fighting games. Like
fuck no.
I'll be getting tuned the fuck up, but I do enjoy everything that goes along around them.
Like watching Evo, they had like the big ass like the final looked crazy. It's in a stadium, everything looked good. But try to like you'll play a person who's never played video games before and loses that shit. I'm trying to play that game.
It's I don't know. You gotta be. There's a lot going on in them shits, and I don't have the attention.
Mortal Kombat looks fire though.
It does.
Playing the story modes of those are fun.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, but like playing against your homies. I remember playing Fly on fucking Mortal Kombat 10.
Woo. He was actually good at that shit.
He would hit you with Raiden, and it's like I haven't moved from the corner that I started in.
Oh, that means you pissed him off. He stay on Johnny Cage normally.
Yep. Oh no, yeah, he hit me with Kane a couple times. Awesome.
No, yeah, I do want to. Yeah, I think those are the only two games I really want for the rest of the year. Honestly, like just Mortal Kombat and Spider-Man.
All right, well we got GTA RP is probably gonna be President 6 as Rockstar bought the two largest servers for GTA RP, 5M and what the other one is called. By the way, so I mean that's a big move because that's them embracing modders and shit like that.
That's pretty dope. It's about to be. So do you think this? So this probably confirms that. Like, you think we get GTA 6 soon?
I don't know if that means anything with release today. I just think I've been saying this for a while. Like this GTRP has been wildly popular, and Rockstar has no way to make money off of it. So if they can somehow like maybe like they loop the server fee into their monetization shit, that might be a path forward for them or something like that. Or they can provide like paid mod tools or stuff like that the server people can use. Like they've just got to find a way to capitalize on that because obviously it's not going anywhere. They can't shut them down. Like they probably tried. So I think it's just an inevitable part of GTA's universe at this point. I don't know if anything about release dates.
The next GTA is about to that's going to be what really cripples the rest of the world. Because you remember when GTA 5 came out and they were talking about you can do stock trading on there, you can do all this, that, and the third. And then what we've seen people do with the modifications has been so fucking crazy. That's
is right.
We're all pretty creative. It's been beyond anything that we GTA 5 RP has been around for 4 or 5 years, heavy like it is now. And we just found out that a lady was getting paid from kicking niggas in the nuts. What they're about to do with 6 is about to be so fucking crazy. Because the default, in the story mode, the strippers that they're gonna have in the game, which has been a part of every Grand Theft Auto ever, are about to feel like fucking you're at the Pink on goddamn, why can't I remember the show?
P Valley.
P Valley. You're in P Valley. You're at the Pink. It's gonna feel like that. And then they're gonna have people who on the back end do this RP shit and just make it go. Nah, it's about to be crazy.
All right. A California lab was breeding mice with coronavirus, and this shit's crazy. We can talk about it. Let's still talk about football.
All right. Prediction time. Last divisions we got this week: NFC West, AFC West.
We have arrived. All right.
Arrived at the end.
Okay. So here we go. We're gonna start with the NFC West.
Yeah.
All right. So Seahawks, what did they do last year?
Went to the playoffs. They probably went 9-8. I'm guessing, because I know they didn't win division, and I'm guessing the 49ers probably won 12 games.
That sounds about right.
Why is it not launching?
Why is this shit not fast to find? They want to tell me everything about this preseason game playing against the Vikings. Nobody fucking cares.
I seen Jordan Addison have a crazy catch in that game.
He did have a nasty one.
Yeah.
JSN almost had a nasty catch too, but he didn't catch the nasty catch. So.
All right, they went 9-8 last year. Geno Smith. Yeah, there you go. Geno Smith was a surprise player for just about everybody. Balled out last year.
Double the amount of touchdowns that Daniel Jones got through.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, overall, a pretty solid team with room to improve because they have a lot of picks from that Russell Wilson trade. Yeah. So, I mean, the line right now is 8.5, 9, depending on where you're looking.
And looking how they start their schedule, they start with the Rams, the Lions, the Panthers, and the Giants. Easily could start 4-0.
Yeah, for sure.
Easily could start 4-0. Have a long stretch after their bye. Cincinnati. They play Cincinnati, Cleveland, Baltimore. They play the NFC East, so they got some tough games in there. But you got a lot of Arizona.
They could go 3-1 through that Bengals, Cardinals, Browns, Ravens, Commanders. Run right there.
You got to play you play the Rams a couple times. You play the Cardinals a couple times, and then you just have other mediocre Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Like, I could see them winning 10 games.
Yeah, I just went through it. I got 10. And yeah, like you figure like Geno another year in the system and being like getting another full offseason, being like a starter, building a better chemistry with Tyler Lockett. What's my man's name? DJ. What's the other receiver? The big name.
Hackett.
No,
they got JSN, Tyler Lockett,
DK Metcalf. You're thinking
DK Metcalf. There we go. Fuck you,
DJ.
Yeah, DK. My fault. Yeah, DK Metcalf. And then shit, like the running back, like I know he's hurt right now, but he was pretty good last year. What's it, Kenneth Walker?
Yeah.
They had two rookie
Kenny
tackles.
Walker was cold.
And they drafted another running back in the second round this year.
Yeah, and they got like two rookie tackles should be better this year. I know Charles Cross and I forget the tackle. Like,
hold on, I'm gonna pour me one more.
Ooh, and I like what I think they had a really good draft, man. They got the number one corner and the number one receiver in the draft in the first round. Like, that's pretty good.
Yeah. They
Tariq
drafted
Woolen is nice.
Devin Witherspoon from Illinois.
Yep.
They drafted him. Jamal Adams supposed to be back. I don't know if that's good or bad. Unclear, but he's back.
That's a plus. It's got to be a plus because he's good at what he does. As long as you just don't have him guard tight ends and slot receivers and coverage. But if you got him like blitzing and kind of roaming around, let him make plays in the run game, you should be straight.
Yeah,
they
drafted another running back this year. It was Zach Charbonnet. I think also.
I was going to say Zach
UCLA. I mean, Chardonnay, charcuterie, Charbonnet. If you really finesse it, it works out right. But yeah, Zach Charbonnet from UCLA. They draft him in the second round. So back-to-back years of drafting running backs in the second round. You got to hope that. I don't know if he'll look like Kenneth Walker looked last year because that motherfucker was a monster. But
yeah, he was nice.
Second round running backs are basically what was the old first round running backs.
Yeah.
So he should be solid. They got a first round receiver, first round corner. But I just don't feel good about their team still. Like, the line will be decent. I feel like their skill players are good. Their quarterback is decent. And all of their defensive pieces are the second best player. If all of their defensive starters were put on a different team, they're going to be the second best at blank. Whatever position they play, they're the second best one. So it's like, it's not bad. They just got a whole lot of backups playing starters.
I like the secondary, though. Well, Quandre Diggs is a good safety. And Tariq Woolen was good. And then hopefully that Devin Witherspoon guy, he's pretty good. Like, he's the first corner taken for a reason. So they should have a solid.
So you're and they got the rookie's good.
Don't they got a corner named Michael Jackson?
Yeah, they got Michael Jackson and Kobe Bryant. And I think before, like right now, Michael Jackson was starting over the rookie. But yeah, they have Michael Jackson and Kobe Bryant. Both of them should be playing. Both look like, again, decent last year. Not bad. Not like anything to write home about. Like top 40.
Didn't Tariq Woolen have like hella picks last year too? Like I know he was like in the running for defensive like rookie of the year.
Tariq Woolen went crazy last year.
Yeah. So you think about it, he gets better, he takes a step up. Like they should be good, man. They got some promising players on this roster. Some good young players too.
Yeah, I think they'll be good.
Yeah, I got them at like 10-7.
10-7. Yeah, me and you got the same number.
Because they won 9-8. Like, it definitely helps that like they can get 2 wins over the Rams and 2 wins over the Cardinals.
Yeah, but hey, like we always say with every year of the division games are tough. So you might just drop one of those just because.
Y'all say my 11-6.
You said 11-6. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And we got 10-7.
Yeah, so we all right there.
Yeah, we all close.
Next, we have the 49ers, who might have one of the best rosters in the league, a tough schedule with a quarterback question that's big as hell.
10.5 wins is the line for them.
10.5.
I'd go over just because I got them like better than the Seahawks. Well, actually, let me see.
They got a fucking hard schedule.
They probably got a tougher schedule.
They play all of the best teams in the league from last year except the Chiefs.
Yeah, they got division winners on here.
Yes, it really is going to depend on what the quarterback play looks like.
Damn.
I don't feel.
I got 11-6.
I feel like there's no way that their quarterback play is worse than last year, especially if Brock Purdy is supposedly healthy.
Yeah,
as
I think he'd get better.
Yeah, that's the assumption that he gets better.
There's Trey Lance, who was supposed to be the chosen one for this system. So if he is what he's supposed to be, then he should be better than Brock Purdy too. So there's no way they slide backwards. Sam Darnold was productive at points in Carolina. I
think they're winning 9 games.
Wow.
This is a hard schedule. Like
it is.
Their
it's tough.
8 games, they start out pretty light, but like again, they have to play all the division winners. Like they start with Pittsburgh, the Rams.
They can open 6-0.
The Giants, Arizona. Sure, they should open 4-0 in that stretch. Just on paper, they should open 4-0. Then they have Dallas, Cleveland, Minnesota, Cincinnati.
Those are all good, solid teams right there.
Those are all good teams.
They could go 2-2 in that.
1, 2. Two of those are that go 1-2. They have Jacksonville.
Week 10 to L.
They have Jacksonville. We'll give them a friendly L. Tampa Bay. They should beat Tampa, right? Then they have Seattle.
Hell yeah,
Philly,
I think Tampa
Seattle.
might stink.
Seattle, Philly, Seattle.
Yeah,
is a tough run for
they could go
2 division games with their Super Bowl runner-ups in the middle is not an easy run.
2-1 could happen over Seattle, Philly, Seattle.
It could. I don't know if it will. Arizona, Baltimore, Washington, Rams. I'm looking at 9.
Let me hold on.
I got 11-6.
I'm thinking they're winning 9 NFL football games in the year of the Lord 2000.
Dude, I be laughing when I be thinking like, bro, they gave up picks, and like if they didn't trade up to get Trey Lance, they could have. I just be thinking like, bro, they could have took Micah Parsons at their original pick.
Could you imagine having Micah Parsons and Nick Bosa next to each other
and the rest of that defense?
Oh Lord, oh Lord,
it'd be fucking frightening. That's probably a Super Bowl.
12-5.
Yeah, I got 11-6.
Blake, are you okay?
Hey. Yaneho is saying I'm fine.
We have only had like 3 or 4 Drunk Blake episodes, so I hope the numbers go crazy on this. Just so people can see.
Like I've been rather tame.
I know. You have been very tame.
What do y'all think of the Trey Lance situation? Like, you think like it's just a failed experiment, I'm guessing?
100%. 100%. Even if he does turn out to be like good this season, you've had 4 years of a top 3 pick being unavailable. Like
I thought it's only been 2.
I mean, he has to get paid after this season, or like
this is the first round pick. So
I think
this 4 years of a 5th year option. This will be Trey Lance's 3rd year.
I think this is the 4th year, isn't it?
This will be his 3rd, I want to say.
What year did he get drafted?
Yeah, because he's the same class as Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons was like, okay, that was his 2nd year last year.
Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, because Trey Lance. Yeah, because last year was Trevor Lawrence's 2nd year, and they're the same draft class. Was Zach Wilson?
What?
Okay.
No, he's. Yeah. Oh yes, it's year 3.
But so he's going into year 3, and he hasn't thrown more than 100 passes since 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Let's see.
Since college, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So they have 2 years to see like what they have with him. But honestly, because I know they were talking about, they're just gonna have they got what's my man's name? The nigga from USC, Sam Darnold, is like the backup. Is like, I don't know why you won't just try to make Trey Lance the backup and let him play as much as you can.
I'm gonna keep it okay with you.
7th round pick looks better than him.
I'm gonna keep it okay with you. The only reason we are giving him any bill right now is because he's one of us.
Oh no! I don't even give a fuck about that. I'm talking about for their reasons. It's like,
don't lie.
Let him play and try to build up his trade value.
I know you do.
Because let me talk We're talking about year 3, ain't done shit at all. He's from North Dakota State. If this is a white man, we'd be saying he's fucking trash. He needs to go home.
If Carson
honestly,
Wentz,
we haven't seen it. We don't
listen. How
I don't
we
know
talk
if he's
about
trash.
Carson Wentz now?
We didn't see goddamn, not Paxton Lynch. There's another quarterback that draft who never ended up throwing a fucking ball. Look, we're not gonna say he could have been the shit too.
Who you
I
talking
think
about?
you're thinking of Paxton Lynch.
Nah, did he get drafted to the Broncos?
Yes.
Maybe it was the Jets.
And he
one,
played
though.
a couple bad games, and he was the one that Peyton Manning was like, "All right, I'm back in. I'm good to go."
I just feel like, man, they should try to like develop him, at least try and trade him for something. Because you would think like some team would take a flyer out on him.
But
if
if you trade him this year, you have 1.5 years of a bad quarterback who is clearly injury prone because for 4 years straight he's been hurt.
2 years.
He was hurt in college. He didn't play.
Oh, yeah. Was he hurt? I thought he didn't play because of COVID or something.
He was hurt before the COVID year, and then he didn't play the COVID year. He played before the COVID year, and they were like, "Oh, okay, like this looks great."
So it sounds like they fucked up, is what you're telling me.
You know that they fucked up. You know that this wasn't a good idea.
It's just hilarious. It's like, damn, they traded up to get this guy too, and they fucked up because they found a good solid quarterback in like the 5th round.
Work. Nah. All right, let's talk about the Cardinals. Probably going to be the worst team in the league next year. I'm interested to see how many games we have them winning.
This is gonna be like the first team we think that's just fucking awful.
No look, 2 wins.
All right, let's see.
I think they're about worse than everybody.
Holy fuck.
I think 3 at best. I'll say 4 at best because they're gonna fuck something off. Somebody will have a bad week.
Yeah, they might go 1-16. Holy shit! Hold on.
I think it can be anywhere from 1 to 4.
The line is 4.5.
Yeah,
I'd go under.
I like the under. But taking, I mean, if they lose 4 or if they win 4,
I got them beating Washington. Maybe not
week
1.
Week 1? No, you don't. No, you
Did
don't.
they hold on to Kingsbury?
I think
he's gone.
He's at USC
Gannon.
now. He's at USC now, right?
Josh Gannon.
Yeah.
I don't know where Kingsbury's at. He's not in the NFL. He don't matter.
I'll give them.
They have a new coach and no quarterback.
House on Airbnb.
Rams one time.
Their quarterback week 1 is going to be Colt McCoy.
I didn't know he was.
That don't seem like it should even be possible right now.
Their quarterback week 1 is going to be Colt McCoy, and they're playing Washington.
Y'all ever heard of Clayton Tune?
What'd you just call me?
Okay. He's the backup.
I've never heard of Clayton Coon.
Clayton Tune.
I know what you said. I know what I heard too.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't do that. Not to my brothers.
I legit because I think the earliest Kyler can come back is like week 11 against
Houston.
What?
No, they're talking about he wants to come back by like week 4.
Okay.
Nigga, look how cheap these tickets are.
Might get season tickets, man. What's up?
Unfortunately, on the 10th, I will be in Washington or in Arizona. Oh, they're away. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna be having a good time there. Not watching them play.
Dog, you can go to the Hawks game or the Falcons game for as low as $19.
I'm thinking, what of these teams do I want to see? I might maybe go see Joe Burrow.
Yeah, like actually, they got some players I want to see. They got a good little schedule for like, entertainment purposes.
Flight, hotel, and game ticket. Right? If you look on Game Time, you can probably get game tickets for like $12.
Yeah, you might get out that whole trip $500.
You can do the flight, hotel, game ticket, and a little bit of golf, and probably spend less than $1,000.
I think for sure I can spend less than $1,000 on that.
Oh, they got Atlanta at their crib. I was like, dog, go to the Atlanta game. It'll be kind of fun. You can see Bijan and all those guys, and you get to stay in Atlanta. That'd be cool.
It's Bijan and Drake London, right?
$19 tickets to go to the Atlanta game.
Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
They have 2 games where you got to pay more than $100 to get in the door.
It's
Cowboys and the Eagles.
I'll maybe go see old 99 for the Rams before he hangs it up. This might be it.
He's not going to see him against them before it's up. He's not playing that game.
You think he's not playing week 12?
Probably not. Not against them. November 26th, too. That's black.
It depends on what
right
his
after
stats is looking
Thanksgiving.
like too, though. He might be trying to rack up them sacks if he's like balling out.
If he has like 24 sacks, by then.
Yeah, it might depend if Kyler's playing.
He might get 8 sacks on them.
So what do y'all? I'm gonna take 4.
I got 2. They're playing right now.
4 and
yeah, I got 2 and 15.
What? 4 and 14.
I got
4 and 13. 2 and 15.
All this shit's bad.
Blake, what you got?
I had 2.
3. 2 and 15. And not only does the Cardinals have their pick, they also have the Texans pick.
Oh, good for them. First
and
round?
they play them. So, yeah.
Good for them.
So, Caleb Williams for sure will be in Arizona next year. I might be a Cardinals fan. Who knows?
They might draw.
Crazy. And then we got.
What'd you say, Blake?
So they might hit a draw. I think I said, you smiling.
I don't know what I thought you said. I thought I heard something crazy.
Next up, we have the Rams. They play the.
Shout out to all my LA niggas.
It's AFC East.
I heard do not go south of the 110 unless you're ready to fight.
Hey, the Rams won't win a game until week 4 at best. And then week 6 is the most likely. The Rams also might have 1, 2, 3, 4. The Rams might win 4 games also.
Oh, that'd be terrible for everybody.
The Rams play Seattle, San Francisco, Cincinnati. They're not winning any of those games. I don't care what goes on. Indianapolis, maybe at best they can get that off. Don't really see it. Philly, Arizona, they're beating Arizona based on
what a weird fucking team, man.
Pittsburgh, no. Dallas, no. Green Bay, no. Both of those are on the road. Then they got Seattle again, probably not. Arizona, even if they sweep Arizona, that's 3 wins there.
I'm looking at
Cleveland,
this defense. There's a bunch of names I
no.
don't know.
Washington, no. New Orleans, no. I think they're also winning 4 games.
That sucks.
Yeah, I'll give them 4. And
I want them to be good because I think they're fun when they're good. But yeah,
yeah. The 4 is also me shooting them bail for you're not going to lose
Stafford
any game that you shouldn't lose.
Stafford got to stay healthy. If Stafford gets hurt again, ooh, they cook Daddy up.
And the part that's like a red flag to me is like a lot of the big parts of this offense are names from 3 years ago that were not great. I mean,
their line is bad.
There's no way. I mean, Cooper Kupp's perfectly fine. There's no way Van Jefferson and Ben Skowronek should be frontliners for you still. Tyler Higbee should not be a frontliner for you still.
And
Tim Akers should not be a frontliner for you still.
Clear bus is playing games.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tyler Higbee.
Why?
Because he'll make or break your week in fantasy.
Okay. Look, they got.
It's really a break or break for him.
Kobe Turner, Bobby Brown III, Byron Young, Ernest Jones, Christian Roseboom, Michael Holt,
oh my God,
Robert Rochelle, Jordan Fuller, Russ Yeast, Kobe Durant. I don't know any of these fucking people. That's their defense.
Yeah, it's Aaron Donald and a bunch of dudes. There's not even another guy who I'm okay, you'll be. There's not a single other player on this defense who I feel good about other than the greatest defensive player of all time.
Yeah, I am kind of unfamiliar with a bunch of these names.
That's crazy. And it's not even being unfamiliar. It's I'm familiar with a lot of football.
I know John Johnson signed with him though.
Christian Rosenboom, Jamal, where'd he go to school?
North Dakota State.
South Dakota State.
He went to South Dakota State.
Yeah, let's get it. I really just guessed.
Hey, okay. Maybe Jamal's locked in with shitty football.
How about Robert Rochelle, Jamal? Where'd he go to school?
I don't know who the fuck that is, man.
Oh, come on, man.
Just guess.
Robert Rochelle. He seems like a East Carolina guy.
You got a direction on there, which he does have, but it's the wrong state and the wrong direction. It's Central Arkansas. I think that's Scottie Pippen's college, ain't it?
Oh, shit.
I don't know. Southern Arkansas? Who knows?
But yeah, I got 4 and
13.
Down that, and that's fucking reaching.
Yeah.
It's really assuming that they win every game that they should.
They
They
need to beat
probably
the Cardinals
should
twice.
lose more games than this.
Their line is 6.5. Give me
under.
Yeah, give me 5 of them.
Okay,
I think the program is strong enough to get them one more than the 4, I guess, but they stink.
All right.
I wish you could just bet on like straight over unders at fucking Emerald Queen instead of taking like division winners and shit.
They won't let y'all do that.
These next ones.
I think they only got like division winners. I think. No, maybe at another sports book. I'll look. We'll talk about that later.
Is that the only one you can go to?
On our fantasy football podcast special.
So we got the AFC West next.
Just me stealing content.
So first up, we got the Broncos. What do you guys think about them? What do you guys think about Russell Wilson this year? You think he's gonna
bounces back? He's a top 10
quarterback. Sean Payton, the realest in the game, realest to ever do it. My forever coach. Nathaniel Hackett, suck a dick, go to the Frank stand. You feel me?
Pill popping animal. Sean Payton.
Yeah, exactly. Move the team to Greenbrier to knock down a stripper. It's all good. I think. Let me see what their over under is. Where are we at?
I'm looking at their schedule and I see
8.5.
Oh my god! Oh no! Oh,
you think?
You
saying under?
Oh, for sure under.
And y'all do not forget Tyrell got AFC West goggles on. He's chief hater.
Oh yeah, this is true. This is true.
I have Burberry glasses on. I don't have AFC anything on.
Big hate.
This is true.
One.
Yeah, take whatever you say right here with a grain of salt.
Large grain.
3, 4, 5, 6. I'm looking at 6.
Of those wins that you counted, how many came against the Chargers?
0.
All right, just make sure.
Did they beat us last year? No. Are they good this year? No.
They have not one of the worst coaching jobs.
They split with you guys this year.
That was 2 years ago.
No, I'm saying about I mean like this year coming up. They finna split with you niggas.
Oh, okay. Hey.
All right, let's see. Let me go through their wins. Did they get the season back on track with a W?
Probably not.
I gotta give them. All right, let me see.
You know what I noticed? I know when we did
7 and 10.
I gave Washington a lot of wins. Whenever we go through and like read these schedules, though, I give them no wins.
You're counting them as an L.
I don't know how that works.
1, 2.
I'm for sure doing a solo episode where I go back and count through like how many wins we gave every team and see how many wins there are versus how many wins there can be.
Oh, I don't do that.
And I will report back.
He's got to have the Spider-Man canon event music playing the whole time.
Wham.
I got 8 and 9.
Okay, you got 8 and 9.
And I wanted to give them one of the Raiders dub games, but no, I got 8 and 9.
You got the Raiders sweeping them?
I got the Raiders. I got them sweeping the Raiders.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Blake, what do you got for the
hold on.
Your Denver Broncos?
This is true. Big 6.
6?
Big 6. 6 and 11.
Upside is a 6
and 11.
We count preseason wins too, or no?
No. What? Jesus Christ.
Do y'all know any Broncos fans?
Jabez, I think is the only one I know.
If you talk to him, tell him he still owe me an LG chocolate.
I will text him tonight.
I appreciate it.
All right. So next up, we got the Chiefs.
I think Patrick Mahomes went nuclear last year. God damn.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Their ticket prices are hella expensive.
19-0.
Hey, look. They have to. They play the Eagles on Monday night in November. But they play every good team. They play Cincinnati, Buffalo, the Chargers, Minnesota, Jacksonville. Like they play all the good teams.
They starting out 0-2.
It doesn't fucking matter who they play. It's the Chiefs, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say they're winning 13 games.
Jackson's brother.
All right, let's see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Why does the schedule opens up hella easy? What the fuck?
All right. Hey.
No disrespect to y'all teams, but come on, like,
but
yo.
it does end. It ends after the bye. They got Philly, Buffalo, Cincinnati, and the Chargers.
I got 13-4.
They might start out 9-0, but I think they're gonna lose. I think 13-4 is right. I like 13-4. So I'm gonna give Jamal 13-4. I'm gonna get 13-4. Blake, what you got?
Hold on.
If you say 15-0, I swear to God.
11, 12, 13. I got 14 wins.
14-3.
I feel like you can go higher than that without a problem.
It's hard to argue against anything other than 15 wins. You just got to talk yourself into it.
That was 14 games I could look at for them, and I didn't question if they're gonna win it or not.
Hey, you're about to jump me?
11-5. I mean, 11.5 is the line for them looking at.
Are y'all about to jump me?
Honestly, I don't have that much smoke left for you. I think me giving them 14 wins is enough smoke in itself because you know what that means for yourself.
Okay, so look, the Los Angeles Chargers start out Miami.
Here we go.
Tennessee, Minnesota, Vegas. I think we're going 3-1.
On the season.
I think we're going 3-1. Maybe we lose week 1, but I think we're going 3-0 after that.
I could see 2-2, honestly.
I didn't ask you that, bitch.
Line is 9.5.
Listen, we take a bye week. Your boy will be in the building. The Chargers in LA playing Dallas. I'm gonna be there. Good seats. I'm gonna see it front row.
What's that?
We got the 984th row. I don't know, but I'm gonna be there. We're gonna beat them. So we're 4-1 right now. We got Kansas City. I already gave Kansas City the win, so that's 4-2. Chicago, New York, Detroit, Green Bay, Baltimore. I'm thinking that's 8-2 at that point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 8-2. 9-2. We got New England. That's 10-2. Denver, 11-2. Here's where the trouble comes. We got the Raiders in Vegas. That's 11-2.
I'm about to eat dick for 3 hours straight. I'm about to eat dick.
But then we got Buffalo, Denver, and Kansas City. I very much see us losing all of those games, all 3 in a row. Buffalo in Denver. I'm gonna be there again. I won't be able to breathe, and Haler won't work. It's gonna be freaky. It's gonna be crazy. I see 11-4 for the Chargers this year. Official prediction.
What'd you say?
11-4. Now, Dick Eaters Anonymous. Go
11-4.
Tell me what you're gonna go.
There's 17 games.
Oh, sorry, 11-5. All right,
that's 16.
Was it?
Y'all just canceled 2 games, nigga.
Okay, hold on.
What did you say? 11-4. You said it like 5 times. I'm like, nigga, you're still missing 2.
4, 5,
12-5,
6, 7.
I gotta count this shit with my fingers.
I just skipped that one. There you go. 9. All right, 9 wins.
Okay. Blake got 9 and 8.
5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll go 10 because I think Kansas City ain't gonna be playing for shit that last game.
Okay, so the hate wasn't that crazy.
Gave y'all a charity went on the back end and have this. Go home.
Here, nigga, damn. Here, nigga, damn game.
What if Patrick Mahomes just dies? Look,
you'd love that, wouldn't you?
Oh, shit, he's not on my team.
All right, yeah, y'all should be straight though.
Hey, look, we're gonna get up out of here soon. This is a long episode. It's 2 hours and 18 minutes. But look, we got the Raiders next.
2 wins.
Hey, Blake, I don't gotta look at it. Hey, Blake, I'm not looking at it. 2 wins. What is it? 2 and 16? 2 and 15?
Nigga, man,
look, I'm going 2 and 15. Listen, hear me out. They play Denver in Denver. We know that the niggas that play for the Raiders smoke a lot of weed. They probably smoke cigarettes. They probably vape. They can't breathe. Week 1, you're fucking out of here. All right. Week 2, they're going to Buffalo. They're not better than them. You're not even as close to as good as them. You're losing that game.
They're about to get fucked.
Look, I'm going week by week. I'm busting it down. Week 3, first home game. They're playing Pittsburgh. I know for a fact that at a minimum, it's 50-50 Pittsburgh Raiders fans. That game is $372 for the lowest ticket. You know Pittsburgh's about to be in that motherfucker.
That's a fighting game.
If you're about to, that's going to be a fighting game, and we know motherfuckers that root for the Raiders can't fight. You've never seen somebody in a black and silver jersey win the fight. They start it. They never win it.
They usually get the stabbing.
They do get the stabbing. But as somebody who has twice now walked in their building, talk my shit with my jersey on, I'm saying the Raiders fans are fucking pussy.
I heard you be with police when you go though.
I be with police, so I be with white people. If you're saying all white people police, I'll take it. One of them listening to this show, you might be a cop. I don't know. Anyway,
police and chase.
Week 4, they're playing in LA. They're playing the Chargers. That's going to be a Raiders home game. You know what Justin Herbert's going to do? Talk his shit because Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be hurt by that game. They're going to have 7 more players in prison by the time that game comes out.
That's crazy. That's anti-black.
I'm unconcerned. Then they go play Green
Jarrett
Bay.
Stidham in the game.
Jarrett Stidham.
I'm unconcerned.
Oh, I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, he left. He left the Raiders.
Yeah,
He went.
Their backup quarterback might be the Peterman. I don't know.
No, Peterman's someone else. I've seen him in Saucy's on the depth chart.
Okay. Fuck their backup quarterback. We can talk about their depth chart later. They go play Green Bay. Green Bay and New England are coming to play them. They're about to get washed out of their house 2 weeks in a row. We know.
I'm struggling to find W's, bro. God damn.
Have you seen the W yet?
Hold on. Let me.
New England? Okay, so you're giving them New England.
They could get the Green Bay.
Okay. Blake, are you giving them both?
They don't play Green Bay twice.
You think they're getting Green Bay and New England? They're getting back-to-back games?
No, Bill Belichick game playing them out of here, especially against Josh McDaniels. It's his son. So
okay, so maybe that's their first win. So they're 1-4 at this point.
Yeah,
they play Green Bay.
They
they're
can beat
1-5.
Chicago. Green Bay beat Chicago.
Can they?
Yep.
Who can run with Justin Fields? I don't know. I haven't seen it. I'm not giving it to him.
He's probably going to get himself sacked 9 times. It'll be fine.
By who? Me? You?
Chandler Jones.
They got Max Crosby, Chandler Jones, and that rookie.
Chandler Jones had 5 sacks all of last season.
Well, Max Crosby had hella though.
All right. Fuck him and his baby.
All
right. So you're giving them Chicago. So let's say that's 2 wins. They play in Chicago and then in Detroit. So you're giving them both?
I could see the Detroit game going either way. I don't think Detroit's that good.
Okay. But you
lost their anime 11 running back too,
So you giving the Raiders like 4 wins at this point, but you gave the teams that are playing them a lot of wins when we went through it. I don't know. I'm just saying. We're going to keep walking. Then they play both the New York teams in Vegas somehow. They play the Giants and the Jets back-to-back in Vegas.
4 in a row for the stinky column right there.
Okay. So then they play in Miami. Let me hear you.
I said, New York, Miami, Kansas City, all L's.
Okay. Oh, so you're saying 4 in a row for L's. I thought you were saying 4 in a row for wins. Okay. So you got what? 2-10 at this point? They got their bye week late in the season. They got their bye week. Their bye week is right after Black Friday. You're going to spend some money. The hose is coming out. People's buying flights. It's going to get crazy in Vegas.
They can sneak Minnesota one time.
They open back up and they have Minnesota in Vegas.
Nah, they got Justin Jefferson. That's a L.
The Raiders haven't seen a corner since Amdi Asamoah left the city. I don't know. Philip Buchanan might be the greatest cornerback in all of Raiders history, but that's
to get rolled up in the carpet and getting stripped butt naked. Do your homework.
So,
I remember that. Wow,
they're losing to Minnesota. They play the Chargers again. We're sweeping them. Fuck them. Get them the fuck out of here.
Wait, did y'all split with them last year?
On some fluky shit. I'm not going to any of the games this year, so we're definitely not splitting them this year. Then you got Minnesota, LA, Kansas City, Indianapolis, Denver to finish out the season. They might win one of those. So at best, I got 4 wins. At best. I'm still putting down 2 and 15.
I think I'll do 4.
You got 4?
Scroll up all the way so I can do my count real quick.
I just went on a whole fucking dive.
Yeah, nigga, I don't agree with everything you said. This is
Why
my
not?
opinion only. Me as an honorary Raiders fan. Let me look at this shit.
I'll do the noble thing and take 5 wins.
All right, let's get it. 1.
Doom, 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 doom.
I would hate for you to at least talk us through your process, but
Nah, I'm trying to think though, like, cause I want to like show them some love, cause I was like fake cheering for them last year, but
the wins ain't there, is they?
You were only fake cheering from there because you.
I was trying to get some ass. Hold on. Let's see. Nah, man, hey, we got some Raider fan supporters, man. Shout out to Casey. Shout out to Marco. He just got married. Congrats to him. Shout out to you.
Shout out to both of y'all. There's no way they're listening still at this point.
Shout out to my broom jumpers.
Well, not in one sitting. They'll pick it back up the next day.
They're not listening to me slander their team, and for them,
they might. They definitely turn this shit off.
Fuck that baby. But also shout out.
Damn, nigga, I really only see like 2 wins on here, bro. 3 max.
So you're looking at the same. I'm gonna give you the 3 and 14, the same thing that I put. Yeah.
No,
okay.
That might be awful. Holy shit.
Yeah, there's no wins to be found. It doesn't happen.
I'll give you a second to think of it. Shout out to our sponsor, Chick-fil-A. Pull up to the window and use code critically unfocused to get laughed at because they don't know what the fuck you're talking
about. You're an idiot. Not yet.
Not yet.
Hey, if we have a continuation of last week's spot, they're like, hey, we think you might hate them, so we got you.
If Chick-fil-A says they want to come throw the bag down, I'll be about whatever the fuck they about because they never do me wrong.
That comes with a bag.
I fuck with them enough. If even it's just free breakfast, I'm good.
Sorry, community. We don't have to. Hey, look. We fly you some waffle fries. It'll be all right.
The franchise supports you. I don't know about the whole company, but the franchise does.
Think about us. Think about the sacrifice we had to make.
Yeah. Niggas is broke. But yeah, no, that's our 2023-2024 NFL season preview.
We're through it all.
About the highest level content you can get. If you go look at the show notes, you'll have the numbers we picked for the win totals for every single team. You take that to the casino. It's basically free money. So just go ahead and throw it all down.
For you or the casino.
Yep. Fuck them bills. They'll give you at least a month. So
yeah. If you got T-Mobile, bro, you get hell on to pay your phone bill.
Yeah.
Part of your apartment rent.
10 warnings.
Let's do it.
Yeah, but all right, bro. We see you ain't got it right now. Can you just give us 5 and then let us know?
Just let me know you're seeing the message.
Yeah. Just click yes, and then we're good from there.
Yeah. Text hi. Man, yeah, football season's here, man. We got preseason games on right now. Fantasy football season's coming up. We do have a league.
We are doing our draft order tomorrow. I won't live stream that because it's gonna be like 45 seconds. But
because you gonna fucking cheat.
No, I'm gonna live stream it to y'all. Y'all will see it. I'm tired of y'all shenanigans, but that nobody else will see it.
There's a Madden league going on. We'll be on the lookout for that.
Fuck that league.
I'm gonna record a fantasy football special in the next few weeks, right before the season starts. Be on the lookout for that.
Okay,
let's get it.
Shout out to my dynasty draft. I think I put life back to my franchise, and I might have a chance to get more than like 5 wins this season. So
this nigga got Bijan Robinson and Lamar.
I did not. You got put on a taxi squad last year. I got Tank Bigsby though. So
nice.
Okay,
you got to stink. Man, y'all got anything else before we get up out of here? This is a long.
No, sir.
Damn, we almost at 2.5 hours. Shit. Ooh.
Yeah.
Check out Right Fest on PlayStation Plus. It's just mad fun.
Have to get the people what they want. Y'all got any shout outs y'all want to do? Jamal, Mr. Podcast.
Oh man, what's today? Oh man, shout out to hip hop, man. Anybody that fucks with hip hop, man. Shout out to you for embracing the culture. Shout out to Melly Mel. Shout out to all of them.
DJ
Shout out to all our favorite rappers. Shout out to Kendrick, J. Cole, R.I.P. Pac, R.I.P. Biggie, R.I.P. Prodigy. Shout out Cardi B. Shout out Meg.
Shout out to Meg. Fuck you, Tory Lanez.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke. Shout out Ice Spice.
Yeah. Shout out Icewear Vezo, Free 42 Doug.
Shout out Lil Meech for carrying the groceries. Still didn't forget about you, man. Noble sacrifice.
Sometimes you gotta help your thick ass cousin bring the groceries up the stairs.
Yeah,
Man.
I just need my cousin.
Like just because your cousin thick as fuck don't mean she ain't your cousin.
No, that don't mean you got infidelity or something like that.
Yeah, my cousin a bad bitch and she thick as hell. What,
All right,
that was my fault.
Okay.
She has ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
That's crazy.
I'd say I was gonna fuck. I see why they want to fuck though. I'm just saying this from his point of view.
If I start seeing cousin content on the hub this week, I'm.
Oh no. That's nasty.
Okay.
I have like all male cousins too. That's gross.
You didn't have to.
Goodbye.
Add that. But all right, man. Episode 114, man. We out. Peace.